Money bun spin like a tummy gun. Roll your water one. Come get your mommy some Kori Deez. Tip top.
I have to turn that down. We live.
Cause we live and we don't want to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Whoop.
I'm trying to send this out. We're gonna allow people to show up. What's poppin'? We should just start.
Sucker free lady.
Sucker free lady is in the building. She's coming in clutch today. She's coming in clutch.
Yeah, she look like she ready.
She's ready. She's looking good. She said she was gonna come back with her band too knocked out.
Gang.
I was gonna put my lip gloss on. I was getting my eyebrows together that time.
You know what I'm saying? Like you out here.
No jailhouse twist. You know
what I'm saying? You giving. You understood the assignment. You came over here like and you came with the right colors. Mason, let's jump into it.
You ready?
I'm ready.
It's like a red flag.
I'm kind of ready.
Kind of ready. We're going to talk about how we feel. We're going to talk about how we really feel.
We're going to talk about how we really feel. My mental health check-in today might be a little real. It's going to be a little bit.
Mine too. Let's get it. Yeah, what's up, family? It's your new favorite podcast, Hush Your Mouth. Shh. That's new. With your favorite Mason and...
You already know, it's your girl, Kori Deez, a.k.a. Lemon Sweets, a.k.a. the Wholesome Hoe, a.k.a. the Best One, a.k.a. a whole lot of a.k.a.s in this mother. Oh, yeah. Okay, we both came back.
Four gun salute.
Y'all already know we back for another... Okay. I thought you were going to do one more time. Okay, got a little... Oh, I think it might be a lot of gunshots tonight. I'm gonna drink my cup real fast because I gotta get into them. But y'all already know we back with another live and direct episode here on Hush Your Mouth. We got Miss Sucker Free Lady in the motherfucking building.
Yar.
I know we're 2 minutes in. I don't got time for it. So y'all already know. Talk to me Tuesdays. Talk to us Tuesdays. But before we get into all of that, you know what I mean? Talk about it or past. Then our segment, today's segment is, y'all already know it was trending last week, so y'all know we had to jump into it. Red flags.
Flag on the play, ref.
Flag on the play, ref. But let's do our normal mental health check-in. Sucker Free Lady, you was here last week.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for showing up on our Thursday. That was definitely a little different for our Thursdays. It was a little toxic there. It's a little different.
The ladies loved it.
The ladies like toxicity, and that's why we for another little ratchets for the ratchets.
It's a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? And so thank you for joining us. But we want to know how you're doing today. How was your weekend? Did you do anything interesting? What that look like?
I did a little something this weekend. I went out Friday to this art thing that was actually pretty whack, and it was $60 for nothing, but I had a good time. And I ended up paying tonight, so it worked out for me. So.
Man.
I like art. Okay, is that the only thing? Did you at least have some drinks to like?
Oh yeah, I got messed up.
Because when I spend money unnecessarily, I need to drink behind it in order to
absolutely. Absolutely. To make it feel better, to make up for it, it has to be worth it.
Yeah. Okay. So that means that you took care of yourself in a mental health way. I'm so proud of you. So shout outs to you. We definitely
support the self-care.
Mason.
What's up?
What's up, my brother?
See, this is the weekend you can complain because we ain't talk all weekend. This weekend. We talk all weekend. But yeah, I had a good weekend actually. For the most part, chilled, relaxed. Went out with some friends, did some things and some things and some things.
Sound
Just
like
hung
you
out.
stock go down a little bit when you say them things and them things. It sounds like did your stock value decrease a little bit, or did you?
Listen. My stock is always up. I don't care what nobody say. I'm valuable. I am not gonna ever say that men have no value. As in previous episodes, I never agree with that. Men have no value. Oh, sheesh. And the man said that too. My man, we got to bring him back later on or something. He gotta explain that how his dick is not valuable. But later on, he did say you got to pay for it. So I don't know. Is it valuable?
We don't
Do you
know
got to
what's
pay
going
for it?
on there. It was a lot
I
of
don't know.
needing to seek additional help. I said you were toxic. The ladies loved it though. They
I know. They love that toxicity. I don't care what they say. They like a little bit of toxicity in their coffee every morning. Like, I don't care what they say. Maybe they don't want to be smacked, but they want to be talked to dirty or something. Like, you are one of 20, ma'am. One of 7, right? One of 7.
People without condoms. $300 raw sex. Automatically. You don't hush about it. I already know the vibes.
They low key subscribing. I swear to you. They adding it up. Like,
how many babies you got?
That was the only thing. They was like, they was with the 7 women. They was with the 3. They was with the 2 without condoms.
It was like anything goes. They was ready to shake for it.
They was with it. I was like, oh, okay. All right. I respect it. But I had some drinks on Friday, hung out with some friends, had some of this conversation that we're about to have. And they gave me a lot of feedback. Some women, some guys. And this red flag thing is definitely a topic that is burning in these streets on Instagram, Twitter, every social network possible.
Listen.
So we're going to have some fun with this one. But how was your weekend? What's up?
Well, as far as this red flags topic, I'm excited about it. And I want to come back and do something a little bit different. I want to do, and it might not be as like, ratchet as this. I don't know. It could get a little ratchet, but green flags. What's wrong with green flags? Everybody else wants to talk about the negative. We should do green flags.
Mm-hmm. You're going to do a whole episode on that? Green flags is something. What to look out for when you're dating? What's a good sign?
Yeah,
too many people. But that goes to the toxicity. People like the toxic shit. You talk about the good stuff. Oh, he has a job. Not for me. Oh, he's only dicking me down. Oh, he's got trash dick. Oh, no, I don't want none of that.
He's the manager at Dollar General. Oh, not for me. Well, what's wrong with him being the manager at Dollar General? Like, he might, make more than, I don't know, you, for instance. Like, I don't know. But me, Mason, my weekend was pretty good. Went out, had some drinks, hung with some friends, some people. Went to the casino, did some things. I'm like low key though. Like my weekend never gets
did some things.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like secret squirrel out here. Like nobody sees anything. So I'm ready.
Yeah, enjoy that life while it lasts.
Why? What do you mean?
I don't know. What if you get popular one day? When we get popular one day and somebody shows up and they see you in the casinos,
are they gonna start recording me?
I don't know what you're doing. It depends. You said some things, so I left it up to you to not talk about it or talk about it.
I just used your word. I did it. I pulled a you on you. Is that a red flag? Somebody pulling a you on you. Could that be a red flag? When somebody pulls you,
it's a red flag about me because pulling you, I don't like it.
Oh, yeah. Let's get crazy. All right, Mason. So I'm happy that we're all well. I'm happy that we're all alive. It sounds like we all did some things to promote self-care, self-love, self-worth, make us feel great. There was alcohol in the mix, so that also makes you feel great. Or whatever makes you feel happier. I hope that everyone out there did those things. Let's jump into this talk to me Tuesday. Talk about it Tuesday. You already know. Let the people know how it goes. I'm not gonna pass on anything. So we shortened it.
We keeping it simple today. We keeping it simple. So the rules are always simple. We cover a bunch of topics that happened last week, and we decide whether we want to talk about it or pass on it. As always, we talk about it here. So if it's on our list, we talking about it. We not even passing on it. We going straight to it.
Lady,
Kori doesn't like not talking about it, so we just talking about it.
Don't talk about it, because I struggle with. I be like, well, I want to pass, but
like, nah, I got an opinion on that.
I'm gonna say,
I'm not really getting too deep. I could get real crazy, but
I'm the wrong person because I'm gonna come right behind you. Like, yes, she's right, and also,
in addition to that, but let's just right into it. First one. We starting off with the sports category, and right now, as we speak, the NBA has kicked off its 75th anniversary season. So it's happening right now. Not your team. My team's playing, but not your team.
Okay, so first of all, tell the people out there, Mason, who your team actually is.
All right. So I am a Brooklyn Nets fan. Yes, old school Brooklyn Nets fan. I still like LeBron too, so I'm gonna keep it 100. So it's LeBron for me, and the Brooklyn Nets is my team. LeBron's my favorite player.
You gotta say LeBron,
even though Kevin Durant,
because he doesn't stay to one team for too long, right? He's a team hopper.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's only been on 3 teams his whole career. That's pretty good. There's people that's been on way more than that.
I mean, he's been in the league since he was like 17. He's been in the league for like 4,800 years. So you gotta go.
He that old.
He needed to be moved around a little bit, huh? Sometimes you gotta move them around.
Ooh, that's toxic. Ooh, is that a red flag? Moving around?
No, moving around. That's not a red flag.
Is that a good thing?
Why? No, moving around means you don't want to put all your eggs. I know everybody, grandmama done told them don't put all your eggs in one basket. It's all right.
Yeah, red flag, toxic. So that's basically what's happening. 75th anniversary. Lots of things going on with the NBA. Like I said, kicks off today, and we're excited that Kori's going to be learning a lot more about basketball this season.
Yes, because
no longer touchdowns.
I'm learning about sports, and it's dope. It's a dope experience. So in the process of me learning, I bet, and guess what? I'm about to start betting tomorrow.
Your team's got some issues too, by the way. I want you to look into that, and you can tell us what the issues are next week.
Okay, I'll talk to you.
Your team got some personnel issues. That's my clue.
Okay.
Personnel issues.
Okay, we got all right. Go ahead. Move on.
All right, next thing we jumping into finance. We're gonna talk about a little finance right now. We're not gonna get too deep, but what we're gonna say is the headlines is the wealthiest 10% of America own a record 89% of U.S. stocks.
Burn it to the ground.
So yeah, if you know anything about stocks, in the last year and a half, the place that you can make probably the most money where you haven't seen decline in business is definitely the stock market, and 89% of basically the companies, the stock market is owned by only 10% of the U.S. population.
Oh,
so yeah,
I don't have anything.
Thoughts?
Where are the hackers?
Where the hackers? They're in the 10% too.
What are you doing?
What's going on? I need a profile, guys. I need something. Send it in.
I don't understand. Help us out. Take it down. Just a notch.
I'm trying. Yeah, let me be able. Yeah, never mind. I'm learning about stocks though, so that's something very interesting. That's Mason's thing. He's supposed to be teaching me, but we be so busy working on hush it out.
Yeah, so we be sticking to the ratchet.
It's like our
bread and butter.
Every time I hear about stocks, my brain.
But what's the next one?
All right, industry news. Let's talk about our industry. Talking about our baby and how we're growing. Hush your mouth. Recently, Rory and Maul from the Joe Buttons podcast just signed a deal for $10 million. So congratulations to them. That is one of the biggest deals signed in podcasting right now. Not the biggest, because you still have Joe Rogan with $100 million to Spotify. You still have Call Me Daddy with just $65 million, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, 65 million to also to Spotify, and then there's other deals in between there that's running around as well. But shout out to those two brothers that signed a $10 million deal. And the key is they retain ownership of their intellectual property. If you don't know what that is, look it up, intellectual property.
They'll snatch it from you.
I'm so happy and proud of those guys. Shout out to the podcast industry. Shout out to Spotify. Shout out to anybody that's hustling, trying to make it to the top, do what they love to do, and that is happy while they're doing it. And nothing comes overnight. This is not easy. This shit takes hard work and dedication. So respect people's craft, whatever it is. And I think
it's a grind.
Fucking gunshot because you see my story, I want you to fucking vote. If I'm out there, don't read my stories and just be like not saying nothing. I hate that shit. That shit makes me want to go and delete you for real.
Well, shout out to my followers. They be voting.
Yeah, no, your followers doing
women. Shout out to the women. I appreciate y'all.
We always talk about the fact that we have two different sets of followers. Like,
which is good.
And you have like women, and women are more likely to engage with you on social media in that way. The stuff that I be posting really probably for the bitches, and then it just be like the dudes don't be like, they don't they're just here to see.
They just put eye emojis in the comments.
Yeah, like hearts, and they're so illiterate on the internet. Like I just don't understand.
I can't even say nothing, but like.
Why are you the niggas in the fucking emojis?
Nah, I don't do the emoji thing. I try to say something. Looks good.
Looks good. That's it. How far does it go? How far does it go with the
No, it depends on who it is and what they're posting and what I'm commenting on. Sometimes it's some interesting things that you're commenting on. So sometimes it's a conversation in the comments, depending on the situation. So I've seen some really interesting comments lately, or posts lately, memes and stuff like that, talking about red flags. We posted a nice one on our Instagram page, so go check that out. But yeah, so sometimes it's a conversation.
Absolutely.
Like, here's the funny one. Like, where was your red flags when you chose your baby daddy?
Yes, I seen that one.
I was like, oh, shout out to us for posting that.
Where the fuck was my red flags when I chose my baby dad? Because I definitely just missed all of them. Both of them. I was like, blind like a motherfucker.
They were like, all the red flags look rose colored when you in love. So you don't see red flags. You so in love, you can't see the color red at all until it's too late.
Exactly. Yeah. You see red flags, you think it's red hearts. Like you just totally you think it's something totally different. Like, oh man, it's love. I'm seeing hearts. No, you seeing flags.
People be delusional. That goes back to that. Yeah, no. Don't be delusional, people. Men, women, whatever.
Be caught up in the excitement.
Okay, so then know that it's just excitement. Know that you're just out here playing.
It's hard when your vagina in your brain. Crazy.
All kind of messed up. Our lower brains be thinking, y'all upper brains be thinking. Nobody's thinking on the same wavelength.
No, it's different for women. Like when our vagina be like having this mind of its own, it has a mind of its own. I don't know if it's in my brain. I just think that the bitch got its mind of its own. Like she got a voice. It's just that's what it is. And when you in those type of situations, it's like, for instance, a red flag, and I'm just gonna throw one out there. It's like, yeah, well, lady, you probably Mason. I don't know how I can refer to it as for you, but lady, this question goes for you. You ever was fucking with a nigga that like he had good dick, but he ain't really had no job. He had all this time to perfect his craft, which was giving out the dick. So then like that's what made the red flag. Like the reason why his pipe is so great is because he got all this time in the world to work on it. He ain't got no fucking job. Bitch, you out here buying him fucking brunch and breakfast, bringing him dinner to the fucking.
Before you know it, he lived with you. Before you know it, he lived with you.
Before you know it, like first you was starting out like washing a few clothes. He left a sock there, or a boot or something. I don't know. And then now all of a sudden, like he lived there with you. Like, bitch, what happened? They ain't paying no bills.
Homosexuals know how to live tight. Like homosexuals, those are the ones.
She said homosexuals. What's a homosexual?
A hobosexual?
Yes.
Yeah, they're
A
hobo.
nigga that's homeless and they fuck for homes.
Oh, they. I just call them homeless, but I got you. Homosexual. He was like, okay, all right, I respect that.
You gotta give
A
me red
homosexual.
flags. Is something else.
Red flags, ladies, stop being blinded by the homosexuals. No more of that. We don't want none of that. It's 2020. We gotta stop.
I just started throwing red on anything when I got older, just to be like, fuck
Yeah.
it. I can let me just throw red everywhere. All this shit.
But we ain't there yet. All right. What else is in our news, Mason?
World news. So Haiti gang wants $70 million ransom for kidnapped Americans and Canadian missionaries. So in case you haven't heard, in Haiti, over the last 2 days, a group of missionaries were abducted, captured by a Haitian gang, not affiliated with the government or anything like that. And they are basically requesting ransom for those American lives. So that's what's going on.
My take on that is, why were you in Haiti? Did you not see that they just had a major...
They were building houses. They're missionaries.
They want to help the people.
Yes.
Oh, well, right now wasn't the time to be there.
Like,
God clearly had...
He said, fuck the people. Like,
I mean...
They should have been here trying to fight for those people that's at that border getting...
Right. They should have been houses.
They shouldn't be over there in Haiti trying to fix it up. Them people leaving the country. They don't want to be there anymore. They want
but here you come inside.
Be a missionary and be their voice right here, right now.
You notice we ain't hear nothing about that in like another week.
Yeah, I know. Because it was all propaganda, but don't let me get into that. But
the
I'm
news
not saying
has
that
stopped.
it wasn't real and it wasn't happening. I'm just saying that people stopped talking about it. And who was taking the videos and the pictures in the first place? I had to think about that after we reported it. I was like, oh shit. But who took these pictures and the videos? Like, how did the photographer just know that it should be there at this scene right here, right now? The Haitians
it was the Haitians.
They had phones to take.
Nah, I'm joking. I don't know who took those pictures.
That shit was clear as fuck.
The Haitians had iPhones and they was like, we gonna get y'all.
No. Oh man. Okay. Well, yeah. So we want bring those ladies back. This is not the way. That's not the answer. And those are the politically correct things that I should say.
They better call Joe to tell him cough it up.
Okay, last one.
No.
Yes. What else do we have?
Did you push it?
Oh no, we got one more. Let me do that one first. Let's skip that one. So first of all, moment of silence. Okay. Colin Powell passed away in the last 2 days, and he passed away from COVID-related issues, basically. That's the most of the details. He was fully vaccinated. And just recently as today, Trump attacks Colin Powell. Basically, he just poked fun of the beautiful media coverage that his death was receiving. So Trump was a little bit envious of Colin Powell's beautiful media coverage.
Well, he should try to DIE too, and then maybe he'll get.
Yeah, Bob. What kind of what? Why would you even make fun at the media coverage that that's this man, this honorable man, this man who has done many Colin Powell? Whoa. Dude,
So Colin Powell has a nice checkered history. If you know much about politics, Colin Powell started off as a Republican. He came up under Reagan. After Reagan, he was under Bush. When he became the Secretary of State and the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, it was also under Republican. It was later on in life that Colin Powell changed some of his points of views and his political affiliations. But while in power, while he had the power to do things, he was definitely aligned with the Republican Party and that agenda. So,
okay, but do you get mad at somebody who was he? Also, long story short, I'm trying to say he was a flip flopper.
I'm saying that originally, when he had the power to make change, he was not on the right side of history.
Would you have appreciated him more had he been like, I feel like at least he made a change at some point.
I mean, that's when you get closer to the Lord in your age. Now you start seeing things clearly.
He was about the DIE, and they was like, oh, let me be better.
He was just out of power. I'm not gonna say that he was about to die because he died several years later. Actually, that was years ago. So,
but he had
me and Secretary Lady talked about this earlier, and she had me like, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe you're saying this. Like, so, I mean, yeah.
Listen, all of them will get what they deserve, and that's all I have for them. May he have the afterlife he deserves.
Wow, that was a
that was okay.
Peaceful way to say things.
That's as good as you're gonna get because it can be disrespectful.
Why you like pass? We're passing. We're passing.
All right, we had the whole conversation now. All right, this is our last story. I don't think I missed anything else. Netflix, Dave Chappelle stand-up controversy, years in the making now. So talk about it, basically. You know more about this? Bless you. Bless you again. So Dave Chappelle has a stand-up special on Netflix airing right now on your local TVs, anybody who has Netflix or streaming platforms. And in the stand-up, he said some controversial remarks. What they are, no one's really quoted them, but it was... Have you guys seen the actual stand-up?
I did.
You can tell me more.
Yeah.
So tell me more. Tell me about it, because I didn't see the stand-up yet.
I mean, I feel like it was decent. He's definitely been funnier before, but I also think, like, you know, old people always try to act like they're not bothered by Twitter, but they're clearly bothered by Twitter. And his stand-up, you can tell he's bothered by Twitter. Like, it's all, you can't cancel me, cancel culture this, and trans, and they got mad because I said trans woman this, and then it's penis. And it's like, all right, you know.
And then it's penis?
Yeah, it just was very intense, like, and maybe for no reason, because people, I guess, tried to talk about what he was saying in his specials and things like that. But he tried to.
I don't think it was mean for no reason, honestly. And everybody knows that I'm not against any community, right? I'm in a relationship with a woman, right? So I'm not against any community, but I think that he was pressing on more like, how can a group of people get more rights than us as Black people, African American people, you know what I'm saying, that have been brought over here and have been mistreated time and time again? How can, like, we're making so much of a big deal about the trans and you know, all that community, and I personally liked the content he put out. I personally wasn't offended, and I don't know anyone who personally was offended. Could he have been quiet? But no, yes, he could have, but why? He has the platform to be able to spread awareness, and that's what you should do on any platform that you want.
What did he say exactly that's causing all this controversy? Because I still don't.
He basically was saying how, like, first of all, what do y'all really expect from the baby? The baby shot a man in Walmart, okay?
Oh.
And like, that's one, but he's like, he thinks it's, you know, like, he applauds the LGBTQ community for riding for their people and being able to get the type of help that they're getting or the support that they're getting, because Black people have not been able to receive their flowers at all. You understand what I'm saying? So he's standing up for me. To me, my understanding of the special was that he was standing up for Black people. To my own understanding, though. That's how I took the special. I like that.
Well, you're not the only one. Netflix has refused to remove it under the guidance of like free speech and things like that. So that's all I'm getting.
How he feels. He's a comedian. But then that's the thing too. We hold these public figures and these comedians and these actresses and these artists to a standard that is like, do we even hold ourselves to that type of same standard? Are they God? They're not. So there are people just like us. They have feelings. Just because they have a public platform, they shouldn't speak on it. Like, I don't think that that's fair.
I mean, I think it's for the critique if that is the case, though. Like,
you wanted him to be canceled. You want to stop his money, but he came on saying, "I want y'all to know that y'all won't see no more of me for a while because I'm going to be canceled again." He comes on, the first thing that comes out his mouth is, "I want you to know, you guys are going to want to cancel." And then at the end, he talks about his transgender friend. People think that Dave Chappelle is like against the LGBTQ community, but he's had altercations with people in the LGBTQ community out at parties and stuff like that. He's like, my issue is not with that community. I applaud them. My real issue is with white people. That's really his issue. And, that's my issue too. But, that man talking about that.
So I'm a big believer in human rights. And I think that human rights is where we get caught up in a lot of these things. So I think everyone has the right and basic right to exist. So from what I'm hearing, because I haven't watched the special, he wasn't saying that we should harm anybody from that community or anything like that. So if he's just critiquing, according to, Sucker Free Lady's point of view, if he's critiquing something that happened, then I think that he has that right. I think we critique things that happen every day, whether we are on Twitter or Instagram in the comments or whatever the case, or even talking to
the shade room critiques every day without critiquing.
Exactly.
It's like they're low key like, and I love the shade room, but they're like low key like could be considered bullying because y'all put the out. And we be going into them comments because I be there for the comments.
You think the shade room bullying?
I said they be low-key bullying. They're like gaslighters. The shade room is like gaslighters because they quick to throw the rock, but then they be like, "Oh, but we do not condone bullying, body shaming." Like she was here with her body. What do y'all think about this?
Exactly.
It's that type of thing. So you don't be caught up in the hype. Like, don't be like, don't let somebody piss on you and tell you that it's raining. Red flag.
That's a red flag in life.
Red flag.
That's true. But I admire the communities that stand up for their selves, their culture, and all those things. I admire the Asian community when they stood up for themselves. I admire the Jewish community when they stand up for themselves. I admire any community when they stand up for themselves. If they believe something is hurtful, they have the right to say it. And I think that should go across the board too. I just don't think that Black people are as organized. I think we have that crab in a barrel mentality sometimes. And even when somebody's fighting for us, it's like, why are you fighting for us? Like, where do you live? Where's this donations going? Like, it becomes questioning and diverting, and it's easy to throw us off track. So when the main idea is the main idea, we tend to be diverted by small, shiny objects.
Absolutely. Okay, so was that all for our talk about it section?
That's all. Talk to me. Unless you have something you want to bring up.
No.
It's like, nah, not really. We got other red flags to talk about.
I got other stuff to talk about. I got a whole freaking segment, but let's jump into our comments. Over here, we got our comments. Our viewers are jumping in. They're talking to us, our Hush and Mouth family in the audience that we love so much. Hey, time for family comments. That's my favorite part. I love when y'all talk to me. So if y'all don't know how to do it, log on to YouTube, Hush Your Mouth ENT, or Entertainment, and you can comment live and direct. We're going to read your comments. We're going to bring it on the screen. Everybody going to comment. You might be talking to somebody. You might find your lover here on Hush Your Mouth. I don't know. But I went to a dating
making couples in the comments.
Couples in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might connect on that type of level, and it might just be something great. I don't know. I hope. Well, imagine we could start a love show, a dating show after that. Like some.
You are just committed to a dating show. There's something in you that really wants to like just do a dating show of some sort.
And when God says let it be, it will be. He says,
all right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm trying to really get you. Like, I want people to sign up to date. Do speed dating with Mason.
Nah, we should. You know what we should do it. You know we should do it with Slick. We should do it with Slick. We should sign Slick up. Speed dating with Slick. Let's get Slick on a date. I think that'll be interesting.
Bruh.
Why are you always deflecting, Mason?
Why am I deflecting to Slick? I think that's more interesting than me. I may pull out the chair. He may, tell him to pull out his chair. I think that's dope. That's more interested in me pulling out your chair. You see that every day.
No.
That's a good.
I'm just tall.
I think a healthy balance would be speed
She want to pimp everybody. I swear. It's like 42nd Street.
So speed dating, you have to have multiples, right? So I think speed dating.
Get all my male whores out there.
Yeah, like I want the man whore.
That's right.
Yo, I don't know about that. That's interesting. We should do it live at your game night.
At my game night, you not seeing that on the public? Oh, Hush and Love is having a game night.
Hidden game night. If you're special, you're invited. If you're not, get special.
Get special. How do they get special, Mason?
Well, first of all, they've got to log on to YouTube and they've got to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and jump in our comments all the time. You in our comments, you part of the family. We inviting you. We invite a family.
That game night is going to be epic.
Get special.
I'm scared.
You should be.
Yo, I don't even know where this is going. So when we sign up and we get Slick a date, it's going to be crazy.
I can't believe you're out here advertising this game.
I'm advertising for my man Slick. If you don't stand up for your people, who else will?
Hallelujah to that.
Exactly. So, my black brother. Oh, we ain't free the hoes in a while. Free the hoes.
Free the hoes. You know we're going to say it on this fucking red flag episode. You already know. I'm about to go crazy now. But let's jump into these comments.
Where you want to start?
816. Hey.
Start from the first one.
I mean, we haven't addressed them.
Red flag is if you focus on your phone more than your date. Ooh,
that is a red flag. Ooh. That is like,
how interesting is the date?
Are you here with me, or are you here with me, or are you here to use me? Because why we on a date if you won't be in your phone? How that? Ooh, how many times has that happened to you, Mason?
Never.
Oh. Never has that happened to you. You went out with a girl.
When Shorty is on her phone while we talking, like we in a conversation? Or did I go to the bathroom and I'm coming back? Like, what are we talking about?
I mean, no, I'm saying y'all are sitting at the table, right? And she's talking to you. Like, I'm a person that can be fully engaged with you, but still be on my phone. But I also have mom ears, so
I try to avoid that. I try to not
listen for real. If I'm not interested. If I'm not interested,
I'll pretend I'm interested. We here. We having a conversation. I'm about to pay like $200 for this meal. We better have a conversation. Like something better happen. Like what the fuck? Like I am invested. We are out on a date. We are past my version of the talking phase. So if you are here and I'm spending $200, we having drinks and hookah and food. You having truffle fries?
He said we're $100.
Truffle fries.
We're $100 away from raw sex. What you talking about?
Oh yeah, see what I'm saying? Free the hoes. That's our universal sign. We just gotta start free the hoes. We starting a campaign. That's a t-shirt, free the hoes.
I'll start selling merch.
Yeah,
I want myself to
Oh no, don't say merch. Don't say merch to this one.
She ready.
She ready. She got hush your mouth boxers, panties with the lips on it on the backside.
Listen.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Crazy with the hush your mouth merch. I've been up for fucking days. That's probably why I'm a little tired. I'm trying to build my energy. I got my little monster drink here, my little liquor in my cup here. I'm ready. Let's just jump straight into these. Oh, we was doing comments though. Sorry, y'all.
That's good.
We ain't even get past 2.
Yeah.
Red flags. You keep bringing up your ex in conversation. Ooh.
That's not a red flag. That's just not somebody you need to fuck with. That's
I kind of like that though. I want to know your flaws. I think the best way to know your flaws.
You want to know what?
I want to know your flaws. I want to know what's wrong with you early.
As far as
wait a minute.
Nobody else before you. That's
Ooh.
not your
Now I don't want to know how y'all fucked. I want to know like what happened. Why'd you break up? Do you tend to repeat these behaviors?
Oh no! See, that's the quickest way that you get friend zone. Because see, if you really sitting here and you're interested in what I gotta say about my ex, even though I keep talking about that motherfucker, because I don't want to talk about it. But if
no, we're not going on another date. I'm pretty sure it's over after that. So I'm just here for the entertainment. I'm eating popcorn and listening to how he used to beat your ass, and you want to go back with him. Like, it could be that. Like, it's over for me. I know for me, that's the red flag that I know this date is over, and I'm trying to limit the bill. At that point, it's like, we not getting another round? No, ma'am. Another hookah refill? No, ma'am.
I'm so full.
Sir, what would that be? The check, sir. The check. I'm out. Thank you very much. You know, I'm still a gentleman. I'm gonna walk her to her car, and if we drove together, I'm gonna drive her home in silence.
Not in silence.
I'll put on the music.
You don't want to know more about that.
You putting on that album for her?
Oh yeah, because she heartbroken. I'm helping her. I'm a part of her team. I'm helping her.
You know you going to the friend zone after that anyway. You know
she in the friend zone. What are you talking about? I'm limiting the bill. I done friend zoned her. Two conversations about her ex during our first date. That's enough. Thank you very much. So I agree. Red flag.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Flag on that play.
Flag on that play. Flag on that play. Don't talk about your ex, ladies. It's a no-go. It's a red flag.
Nah, talk about him. So
guys, guys. Well, guys don't really do that shit. If a dude is out here talking about his ex, that's
according to stories I've heard, they don't talk about their current.
Exactly.
They don't talk about anything.
They don't talk about nothing. They could be fully married.
Forget about their ex.
Nothing.
Like, I ain't talking about my girlfriend. Where? At home. Not like, her. I'm not gonna talk. What do you call her? What do you call a lady? The
homosexuals.
They date too.
Both out surfers.
They on Tinder swiping right. Shout out to them.
Trying to get their toothbrush in that bit, you know.
Bringing shit over.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
They need to leave Dave alone. He didn't say anything bad. He just said what they were feeling. Absolutely. Absolutely. Netflix know if they did that, they would lose majority of their viewers. Absolutely. Listen. Don't cancel him. I like it. And do you know how many people has watched it? Do you know how many people are streaming it because that's the only place you can find it? That wouldn't have been a power move for Netflix.
Publicity.
Oh my God, I was disappointed in Tommy's behavior on Zeus Network. So I didn't watch it because I feel like Zeus is really like one of them places where the stuff is staged. I don't know if maybe it's not the network in itself or whatever. Maybe it's the people who are producing it. So if you guys don't know who the producers of those shows, like, because they have Roland Ray. When they put Roland Ray and Bobby Light against each other, I was like, what's going on here? Like, this is not y'all dead ass.
Rolling Ray is hilarious. Shout out to him. He's hilarious.
Listen, I'm not gonna say anything because I just do not have something nice to say. So I'm not gonna say it at all.
That man makes cat noises and rolls around you. That shit is hilarious. Shout out to him. Meow. What does he say? Meow. Purr. Yeah. Purr as he rolls around you. Like, I'm like, if this is real beef, I would have got up and snuffed him off that chair. Like, you're not real beef.
Nah, y'all not that.
Y'all not upset. Y'all not upset. It's okay.
He be popping the shit. You know what?
You ever seen him on the judge shows though? He's hilarious on the judge shows.
And they're in the wheelchair. Like, why would you be popping this shit in this wheelchair?
Because he get away with it. Shout out to him.
Shout out
to Roland Ray.
Lord. But so Ray J and Princess are the people who produce this content, right? On Zeus Network. They have their own little like kind of like Love and Hip Hop type stuff. So I think it's like kind of that's just like I don't watch any reality TV really. I'm not a reality TV watcher, but I'm pretty sure that Tommy was being Tommy. What do you expect from Tommy?
Mm-hmm.
And what's crazy is she's you may have lost her for a second.
Yeah.
But talking about Tommy is bad though. I don't know. That's that toxicity that you tend to overview and look over certain things.
You gotta be hot to be this crazy.
Yeah, but she is she is toxic, but she looks good. She gets better and better. So I guess that's the male version. Do you have a male version word for homeless women? Like, are they just homeless? Like, they not homosexuals?
Nah, they don't
Can
get
they be homosexuals?
They don't get
Can
that
women? No, women who live with men can't be homosexual.
Nah, they don't get that treatment. They don't get that treatment. They squatter.
They just squatters.
I'll give them squatter.
They here without permission.
You know,
Where'd you come from?
a little bit here without permission.
You can't even be a homosexual. You're a squatter.
That's it.
You get one name. One name of no hyphen, no nothing, no combination of words. Sheesh, you're back. All right, we was talking about Tommy. I was saying how Tommy wasn't bad looking. So.
Oh no, she's not. And yeah, no, I seen her in Miami. She looks lighter in person, or from her previous days. But you know, that's everybody's thing nowadays. Whatever. I'm just leave that alone.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about colorism one day.
Look, TX23, speed dating with Mason. I'm here for it. Yes. Be here for it. Are you coming to the game night? TX23, you gotta be consistent for about 5 more shows. Share.
Shout out to that's my man Trav too. All right, Travis. You selling me too, brother. It's always the family members.
Hey, epic. Yeah, see, I get to see Mason live the whole day and still be on the phone. I hate that shit. Red flag, have me meet you somewhere and you never show up.
That's a red flag.
That's hello.
Out. We're done.
My man Slick is here. Slick, they was trying to sell us, bro.
Oh, what? They trying to sell us?
Yes, on a dating show. So Kori wants to have a dating show.
No, I said speed dating.
Oh, even worse. She wants to sell us to multiple people.
We could make them pay a fee, a little something. Hey there.
Hey, what's up?
Get out. This guy, man. Get out of here, buddy.
He was like, I want my shine too.
Yo, go get your shower, man. Take your shower. Get out of here.
Oh. So
good dad.
We were gonna do speed dating with Slick and Mason. What do you think about that?
What? You're not about to have nobody sit here and give me a whole line live for 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm a good woman. I don't have traumas. No, I don't.
What is wrong?
Yeah.
Yo, Slick, have you ever talked to a woman that talked about her ex? And is that a red flag for you, Slick?
All the time.
You have you meet the wildest women. Who are these broads?
Yeah, because my stock, my stock and my value so low that I'm just out here with anybody. See what I'm saying?
Slick said he's penny stocks. They buy a lot of him.
Word up. Let me use
They get a shit for free on Robinhood.
He's like, you can collect. You can get some. You can get some. You can get some.
Everybody gets some.
Listen, I ain't mad at my brother. It works for him. It works for him.
Listen.
Nothing wrong with that. Like we said though, women like toxicity.
They love it.
Too. I really need y'all to know that.
Like, I feel like
too. Y'all like it. Like y'all like
it. Dudes be doing stuff to girls. No,
right.
They do.
Y'all
they be doing stuff that they know is gonna set us the fuck off. They know we just like, y'all deal with girls that y'all know is gonna pop your tires and y'all do some dumb shit that's gonna make her bust your windows out your car and pop your tires, or go whatever girls do.
And then you have a baby with her, and then you have a child with them.
Think I have a baby. Think I be like,
do y'all know from experience? Have you seen some of this happen? Y'all know y'all friend. Y'all know y'all friends not good for a dude and just be like, yo, yeah, y'all should get together.
Exactly.
No. They bring the worst out of each other. That's how I know. The dude will pull the worst out of them, and it's like y'all just need to.
So wait, the woman was good, and he made her bad. He made her pop his tires and bleach his shoes.
Absolutely. No,
it's because they was homosexuals.
It's because they was homosexual. You got to take what you can take. They ain't got to do much.
Pause. They got to take what they can take.
Have you ever been a homosexual? Huh? Whoa. It broke up for me.
I don't know what you said, Slick, but I'm with you.
Hey, you see?
Everybody out here.
You said something about somebody being here.
Slick, your Wi-Fi is out. We can't really understand anything that you're saying.
Yo, first of all, you ain't gonna be talking about my Verizon. It's like, man, this shit's horrible.
He let you know the service carrier.
We heard
Yo,
that.
you know what's
My
funny?
shit
Over the weekend when I was
horrible.
talking to some people, they said that if you have Metro PCS, that's a red flag. I was like, that's a red flag?
Why? Do you got
I
Metro
got that. I got whatchamacallit.
No, I don't.
That
I got
have,
overpriced AT&T.
Yeah, I got Verizon. I had AT&T, but AT&T trash.
they are.
Verizon
I
ain't no
met-
better. None of these shits is good. They just give us something to compare to. It worked for a good couple months, and then they want you to switch to the next one because they shit better. That's all it is.
Just like you niggas.
Just like
Whoa.
you.
Just like
Where did
you
that
niggas.
come from? That was a sneak attack. You just punched this in
That
our
was a
bowl.
low fucking blow.
Yeah, where did that come from?
I don't know. I just felt like it
You
just
said
it wasn't
niggas
her
is like the
It
phone
wasn't her
service.
She had
shaky
to-
as fuck, not reliable at all. Cut out on
Damn.
you in any situation that comes your way. I don't know.
Spotty honesty.
Service, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga be having spotty honesty and shit.
Yep, that's the one.
It's looking a little red flaggish out here. So let's jump right into this motherfucking topic. Yes, winter is coming, TX23, and the hobosexuals are coming. So ladies,
They are coming.
ladies, put your blinders on. Don't let him use you for your tax money. Not this
That's
year.
Yo, you jumped to February.
That's crazy.
Lock your doors.
You said February.
Lock your fucking doors. Hide your fucking
And
tax
do
money.
not
Hide
let
your
him
kids.
leave a sock at your house.
Well,
Never go.
ladies, don't let the nigga in and then tell a nigga how you let him in and why he should respect you because you let him in.
He did better. I don't understand, but
Yeah, because that's what ladies do. Let a nigga move in.
I'm
like,
letting you in my
oh,
house.
nigga,
You
if
better
it
respect
wasn't
the
for
roof
me,
in this motherfucker.
you wouldn't be able to sleep on this twin bed with me.
Why the fuck does she have a twin bed? What kind of bitch?
I'm glad it's a twin and not an air mattress though. Shout out to
I'm poor and I got a king size bed. What happened? No,
I'm thankful for the non-air mattress women out there. Shout out to y'all.
Word up.
That twin is better than no bed.
Freedom hoes.
Freedom hoes. That twin
Thankful
is
for the
Freedom
women
hoes
that don't have
is
any mattress on crates.
And mattresses on crates. Mattresses on the floor. That's my like red flag right there. If I walk in and your mattress is on the floor, I'm like, thank you very much. Have a good night.
She must still be building on her brand. Don't do that.
Oh, okay. Build a platform. Like literally. Platform. Sheesh.
Trying to make one.
I'm saying, like, get some boxes and some crates and make it look
You
fancy.
niggas get some goddamn tools and start helping her build that crate. Shit, build her a bed. A lot of niggas.
You see,
See, that's the problem.
Listen,
See that? Niggas always can build some shit. Niggas always can come in and build some shit. Yo,
that's
this
the
is
expectation.
crazy. Right? Nigga always
You know
can
what?
build some shit, but don't let them in, girls. Wintertime, they want to use your tax money. See this shit? Unbelievable.
Just let them in to build your platform.
It's crazy, man.
And then kick them out after that.
Put my fucking shelves up, build my bed. No, you can't sleep in it whenever you want. No.
Just whenever you want.
On my TV.
But let you
and buy a TV, build a bed and buy a TV. What is this?
But let you
Just hang it up and make sure the water is
enjoy.
But let you buy a nigga some fucking glasses for a housewarming present. Oh, nigga, you broke up with me. You got bitches drinking out of my glass.
No, that's a funny bitch. That's a ready man.
Yo, that's a.
It could be crazy.
You don't take
Yo,
it back.
this-
We don't need that
the shit be
$12.95
unbelievable.
Amazon glasses. They was even delivered free on Prime for a monthly subscription of
That's the
$9.99.
first thing they say.
all of that.
Oh, nigga, then you got your bitch drinking out of my glasses, acting like she been drinking out of glasses. You don't even know her. How you
That's why you only buy a nigga one glass.
Yeah.
See?
You don't get no
Dollar Tree.
You get glass.
Dollar Tree, ladies.
You definitely should change your name to Miss Petty.
He said buy one glass. One glass, one plate, one fork, one knife. You get
Period.
one.
And if you see more than that, he fucking somebody else.
God forbid he buy paper plates.
Time out. Sucker free lady.
Yeah.
More than one glass.
Ooh.
Is it a red flag?
Yes, you're entertaining. You a bachelor. What you need more than one glass for? You ain't got no.
I got friends, motherfucker. What the fuck?
Everybody got to be paper cup boys.
Dishes. He might have grabbed the glass and used the shit. That mean I'm cheating? What the fuck?
He should have came with his own motherfucking glass. He didn't go stop at the restaurant before you got here because you ain't got no food in this shit.
Yo, y'all got the weirdest intuition. Nigga just
But it be right.
Nigga,
no,
nigga,
it don't be right. You just shoot at everything. You can't shoot at everything and then be like, "Oh man, it hit something." So now, like, I'm right. No, you just shot at everything. You go into his house, it's too nice. You be like, "Some other bitch decorated this."
Yeah.
I can't have like this.
Wait a minute.
The colors match. You got more than one pillow. Oh, what the hell?
Hold up. We could tell, sucker free lady. We could tell when a bitch done came in here and decorated some shit, changed some shit around. We know when a bitch decorated your fucking house.
Why? Because things match.
Listen, it's too matchy, nigga. I found the hair in your motherfucking shower. You got 2 toothbrushes here. What do you mean? One for Monday, one for Tuesday. You're fucking lying. That's a red flag. No, you got all these shampoos and conditioners. I can't leave.
God forbid he's clean. God forbid he's clean.
God forbid he's a clean motherfucker. This is crazy.
Where is the 8-in-1 body wash, nigga? Now you over here differentiating shit.
Yeah,
Oh hell no! I don't do that. I don't do that.
Crazy. This, you know.
You got the feminine wash. You got the feminine wash in your fucking shower. You are entertaining someone. Okay.
First of all, let me stop you there. Let me stop. Hold on.
You like to use it on yourself?
Hold on. Let me stop you there. Ain't no way in hell a nigga supposed to have feminine wash in his shit. He cheating. He gotta be cheating. He got fucking feminine wash in his bath. I'm telling you, he cheating, ladies, if he got feminine wash in his fucking bathroom.
I don't want to hear your mom or your sister comes over to your house to spend the night. They left their feminine wash. No, don't want to hear it. Don't care about it.
And then I don't feel like it's your mommy or
Victoria's Secret products over there. You talking about? Oh, I just be like,
you know what? You know what?
Yeah.
Y'all gave us about 30 to 40 different reasons for why he cheated. Now watch this shit, Mace.
What is that?
Tell me the same amount for why he ain't cheating.
Ooh, they don't got one because they shot at everything on the other side. Go ahead, ladies.
So why he ain't cheating?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tell me when you know he ain't cheating.
What's the green flag?
When he don't change.
Look how long it's taking them. They done rehearsed the why he cheating so long that they don't even got that for why he cheating. Look at this shit.
He said when he stays the same.
That's it. That's all.
Same clothes and everything.
Everything. Every day.
He changes drawers. Something's up.
As soon as I see one change, nigga, what you doing?
He said, why you got Calvin Klein drawers now? What's up? What's going on?
God forbid the nigga ran into his pastor in 7-Eleven.
That's a new one.
You going to church now, nigga? Ran into his pastor, and his pastor told him, you know what, man? You look like you've been doing good. You know, you need to change a couple things. You know, stop walking around here like you a thug and get on your gentleman shit. So he go home and switches out for them. Oh, this nigga going on a date. Yo.
Oh no.
Y'all got too many reasons for why they cheating.
You got 1-to-1. You got like almost the real good quality. You got like real. If you took it to the pastor, that lets me know that you yourself may be a red flag. Because
she said you are a red flag.
That's crazy.
Nothing you did. You yourself.
Nothing you did. You yourself.
You showed up. Red flag.
Yep. All right, now
I'm just saying.
We ain't even on question 1 yet. What are red flags? What are red flags and what are red flags to you? And red flags that you shouldn't ignore. What are they? Sucker free lady. Take the floor, mama.
Okay.
And you know when I say mama, that means that I'm ready to be real ratchet with you, girl.
I'm just looking for cue cards. If she got cue cards, it's over for all of us.
I do.
If his beard is patchy, that's a red flag to me.
The fuck? Maybe his shit ain't growing. What the fuck is this?
Genetically can't grow right.
I feel sorry for her, man.
He can't grow right. He can't do shit right. Nothing for him is correct if his shit.
Throw him out with the bathwater.
Nothing's correct if it don't connect.
Nothing is correct if it don't connect.
Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing for sucker free lady. She is trying to date God. She want a nigga that's perfect. And I don't know if God is dating right now.
Well, her nigga look a little bit like
He may be unavailable.
You know what? Her nigga look like what Jesus would look like. He's closer to God than she gonna ever be in herself. You understand what I'm saying? So shout out
I
to
gotta get a little Moses or something. I got something.
Unbelievable.
Parting the Red Sea, you know, doing whatever needs to be done.
Oh my God.
But she said the patchy beard is a red flag. What is
That's
a red
crazy.
flag? The patchy beard. You know what? I don't like taco meat. Taco meat is a red flag for me. I'm dumping you on the.
What the fuck?
I don't like taco meat. Somebody told me that's what makes a man, but I personally still, in my younger days I didn't, and still in my adult age I still don't. Do you like taco meat, Zoo? You like it? You don't? It don't matter. It's okay. Yeah. Oh no, it's not okay. It's okay. Lady, it's okay.
I need just a little bit, not too much.
Oh.
What you said?
You don't want the nigga to be a chia pet, right?
No.
Yeah, no.
You don't need that shit rubbing on your face.
Your chest, that's not sexy for me.
That's nasty. Sweat just.
Oh shit.
But no. So okay, is that your only idea of what red flags are to you, lady?
No, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna shut up.
But
She said I got several.
But a red flag is really just something that makes you look at a nigga and you just be like, okay, let me file that for later because I feel like I'm gonna have to open that cabinet back up because you look like you do stupid shit. So like a red flag is just something that is just that one little instance and it'd be like if a nigga make you pay on the first date.
Oh shit.
What the fuck? No, you know what? There's my problem right there.
Even asking me to split it. Even asking me to split it. I might split your shit wide open. Don't even.
Nah, sucker free lady. Listen.
No.
My problem is what you just said. You said you're going to keep the file in the cabinet. If the nigga red flags, you just leave him the fuck alone.
See, but you don't know how deep. You don't know how deep the red is in the red flag.
You putting yourself through a bunch of motherfucking trauma.
That's the problem, though. No, that is the problem that us ladies do have. We have that problem where we see a red flag. We know we don't like some shit. We know we just can't get jiggy with that shit. And we know that shit might not work at all for us ever. But we think we could fix a nigga. The problem with bitches is that we think that we could fix a nigga. No, you cannot fix a nigga.
Trying to be a coach.
Bob the Builder is a nigga. That's niggas gotta fix themselves. You can't be out here fixing niggas. Your name's not Barbara the Builder. I used to say my name was Barbara the Builder because I used to be fixing shit even around my home. No, I'm not a man. And you know what? I can't fix and build nobody. And we like to ignore the red flags because you be like, look.
We talked about it.
I mean, but my pussy is that's the thing. If we keep our pussies to ourselves, we ain't even meet that nigga. That bitch don't got nothing to say because she don't even know what that nigga's about. But we gotta talk to ourselves and talk to yourself and be like, yo, you know what? He got this red flag. He showed me A, B, C, or even if he showed you A, you gotta discover what's your go back to top 5 dead or alive. I got a top 5 dead or alive. I do. Go back to that episode.
You do. It's funny.
I'm gonna start keeping my ding-a-ling to myself because I'm tired of this shit. I don't like see how they can just we gonna keep our pussy on the shelf. Like this shit is crazy, man.
Is that a red flag?
That's a red flag.
That's to prevent the red flags from happening. Keep your pussy on the shelf. My ladies,
that's a red flag.
Keep it to yourself.
You get 3.
You just mean to yourself though. At that point, it's like you missing out. Like
not missing out on the top.
You're missing out.
Nobody wants that.
A lot of y'all don't know what y'all missing out. Anyway.
Missing out. That's you missing out. Like okay. Okay.
Listen, my pussy's mad unhappy if I fuck. Wait a minute, Slick. My pussy's mad unhappy if I fuck a nigga that I'm not really like. That's not worth my time or my attention. My fucking pussy is undervalued. Like the nigga that's displayed several different red flags. My pussy's now talking to my brain like, bitch, why you ain't say nothing? You ain't say nothing. You let
that's in my answer, but I'm gonna let y'all finish.
You know,
it's like that hot crazy level. It's like that fine red flag level.
I probably got the most red flags out of. I probably got the most red flags out of any man that y'all probably ever gonna meet in life.
But they ignore it, right? Slick, but they ignore it.
Yeah, you know what gets me over the hump?
He's waiting for y'all to ask.
I gotta eat my ice cream while I say that. You know what I'm
Red flag. Red flag. Nigga eating while you talking.
Niggas eating ice cream. Oh, fuck that. Red flag.
Listen. It's one thing that gets me over the hump. Very romantic. I know how to give my undivided attention to a woman that hasn't received undivided attention before. So I guess that gets me past all my red flags.
So
I think
desperate.
They desperate.
I'm definitely an expert.
That's that. So they desperate, like they're desperate for that.
No, they're not desperate. They're not desperate. I'm just an expert.
Mm.
And don't give me the pussy, because once you give me the pussy, you definitely gonna be like this. Fuck them red flags.
Now she 1 of 7.
Are you selling yourself at this point, Flick? Because now
no, I am not. I'm single and I'm chilling. I'm good. You really got to bring something my way in order for me to even your conversation has to be amazing. I don't really care about you having money because I'm a protector, I'm a provider. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take care of mine. But I need to know that when a nigga fall down, because we do fall down, I gotta know that I can call you to help pull me up. You know what I'm saying? If I can't do that, then I don't really need you.
Okay.
You become a hindrance. We don't need hindrances.
He said I might
nobody with their hand out.
But you know what, baby? Won't you come away? Nah,
As long as you have a bed.
And I got a bed, king size. You know what I'm saying?
But Mason, what do you feel like where your red flags are? Or
I think red flags are everything you see after your relationship is over, after everything is done. I think red flags are just things you go back and you said, I shoulda, woulda, coulda. So red flags are all the shoulda, woulda, couldas in the world. So when you go back, you be like, nah, wait a minute. This was a red flag. Oh man, he had Metro PCS. Oh man, on the first date, I paid for the whole date. Oh man, like I paid for every date after that. Oh man, he left his socks here. Oh man. Everything that y'all are saying right now is things that y'all realize after. Because, like we said, in the moment, you like, I'm happy. Like, he's romantic. He's doing this. He's doing that. And then later on, you be like, but wait a minute. I was paying for that. He did all that on my credit card. Those dozen roses he sent to my job, that was me paying for that. So, I mean,
credit card?
A dozen you don't like roses? You don't like flowers?
I don't like paying for shit.
Excuse me.
You ain't paying. He paying with your money.
I ain't never had that.
How did he have access to this money?
Red flags. You left it on the table.
That should always happen.
That shit as an alert. My
But red flags you shouldn't ignore. Everything we said is a red flag. You probably shouldn't ignore. You should pay attention. And when you are, the things, especially the things that you find to be non-negotiable, are not there, you should realize that may not be the person for you. So, top 5 dead or alive is a great example of all the things that we're saying we're setting boundaries for. And if we ignore those boundaries and say, you know what, he got, 3 out of the 5, he didn't do these 2 things, so I'm gonna let it slide. Then you already let yourself know. Yeah, you ignore them.
No, but so for me,
red flags.
Okay, wait, hold on, Slick.
Go ahead.
All right, hold on. You see my mouth twitching? That hold on.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
The cue cards are coming out. We done. Let her go. I'm rip. She ready. Let me hit all the sound effects. Let me get the sound effects ready. Let's go.
Run them down.
Okay. So, red flags are any type of interaction that constitutes your boundaries and your no's being your no's and your yeses being your yeses. Period. Any red flag that constitutes what you believe to be true as far as what makes you feel happy, what makes you feel safe, what makes you feel worthy, anything that contradicts anything that makes you feel good If you thinking he's lying, then guess what, bitch? That's a red flag. He lying, baby. Yes. No.
Yes.
And I'm not talking about the women that haven't healed. I'm not talking about the women that have trust issues. I'm talking about a woman that's in tune with herself, in tune with her intuition, in tune with what she wants, what she likes, and what she desires. That's a red flag. It constitutes that. If he walks in your house and he doesn't wash his hands when he walks in your house, then that's it. Like, if that's something that constitutes your mind, like, yo, bro, you don't believe in the COVID, you don't got no respect for me, my kids, you think you want to give me the COVID, you ain't been wearing no mask outside, you've been coming over here the whole fucking COVID, and that's a red flag. You don't give a fuck about me or my
What if he
kids.
brought seafood? What if he brought seafood?
I don't care. Drop it at the door.
It's in the foil paper. She gonna tell him to wash his hands. He gonna still come in.
Wash your hands before you even go in my refrigerator. You don't care.
But she gonna let him in. You heard that though, right? It ain't gonna change.
Red flag that you shouldn't ignore is, ladies, a lot of people's not gonna like that I said this. Substance abuse and alcohol abuse. Ladies, you can't fix no man or nobody or men. You cannot fix nobody who has a substance abuse or alcoholism abuse. Addiction, alcoholism addiction. You cannot fix nobody like that. They have to want to be willing to do the work. So, automatic red flag. Right? Domestic violence. If he had a history of slapping on his bitch, guess what? You're not exempt.
He's slapping you next.
He's not exempt. You the next happy bitch. Listen, he's slapping you.
You in the next battle.
I don't give a fuck.
Macho
he's gonna have to once, twice, maybe 3 times, but he's gonna slap you. It's gonna happen for you, mama. And this is domestic violence month, and I'm heavy on. I can speak from experience. You are not exempt. You are not exempt. Lack of interaction with your kids. If he's not interacting with your kids and y'all in the day,
that's a problem.
I got a question about that.
He's not interacting with your kids ever. If you don't make that a requirement for him from the beginning, if that's not something that you believe to be true, something that you hold as a high value to you, then he's not going to do it. And I don't mean giving the minimum to your kids. No, we want our men, someone who's going to be in our life and our kids' life, to be interactive with our kids. I think these are my personal opinions about red flags that you should never ignore. Inconsistency.
So wait. So we on a first date. We on the first date, and you gonna meet my kids? Like, how does that work? When is the right time for you to meet my kids? Like, we just started talking because in your talking phase, we just met last night, and we going on a date today. So we meeting your kids every 2 days? Like,
no.
That's a red flag for me too. I'd be like, okay, we gonna go out today, but you lose with this.
I'm a big
Everybody meet your kids.
I'm a big person in stating my demands. I'm like that. I state my demands when I'm dating. I want you to know whether or not you can deal with me. Like, I'm gonna state my demands on the door. I want to let you know. Can you?
Sir, buy my kids food.
You want to know what buy my fucking kids food. When you taking me out to eat, my kids need something to eat too. Bring them Domino's, bring them fucking McDonald's. They like this, they like Wendy's, they like that. Yeah, like, let's do it.
You gonna tell them that before the first date though, right?
No, I do. I want to.
Is this in a text message? You got a file that you just send them?
I don't have
this
to.
This is in a Dropbox or something?
On the first date, I'm gonna let you make your decisions because I want to see how you are naturally. I don't want to be the person to tell you how to interact with me. Either you got it or you don't got it. Either you do or you don't do. And that's something that I learned during traveling. It's too much conversation sometimes. We talk too much. During traveling, there was a cultural, we couldn't understand. It was boundaries as far as it was a language barrier. You understand? And it came down to I was talking too much. And I learned that, right? And whether it was man or woman, it was you do or you don't do. Bitch, are you spending this money or you not spending this money? What we talking about? And that's everywhere you go. So I chose to now deal with my relationships in that way. You do or you don't do.
That's it.
Well, let me tell you. Now, all that shit that y'all said is negated. Let me just explain to you how this shit is negated. If the nigga is a 10, that shit is negated. If the nigga's a 5, that shit probably stands. If the nigga's a 2, it definitely stands. So, and I'm just being
what
realistic.
makes that nigga a 10 though? What do you feel like makes that nigga?
All I'm.
That's a question for you guys to answer. We can't answer what makes a 10. Like, what do you think makes a nigga 10?
All I'm saying is, for most of the stuff that you just said, yes, it probably stands. But that shit comes with a negation of the man being a fine ass nigga who looked like he got some money versus him being maybe a not so fine ass nigga who looked like he's an everyday hardworking man versus an ugly motherfucker that might come in. I'm just saying, and that's the truth. And I don't care how y'all try to get around it. The bottom line is women cater to a nigga that look good. Why? Because she wants a trophy.
This is where you got this fucked up at. And I know Miss Sucker Free Lady wants to get on this. So you know what? I'm gonna let her talk right after I say this. This is gonna be real brief. First of all, this is where you got this fucked up at. A ugly nigga, his money make him look handsome. He ain't got nothing else going for him, but he the fuck ugly, okay? But he got a couple of dollars. Right. That's just making him look like handsome. So he know he gotta come to the table with his A game. He's not even gonna try to flex. Okay, so he supersedes the nigga who know he cute and think he cute. Hello,
I just said that.
Now. Okay, so
I just said that.
You said that a woman want to date people who are handsome and that look good.
No.
That's not what you said.
I just said exactly what you said. I said everything that you said about a nigga coming to the table, he gonna know my demands. For most women, that is negated. If the nigga's ugly, yeah, she gonna put him through the ringer. Oh, nigga, take me out, do this. Like you said, bring my kids food. If he looks okay, some of that stuff gets negated. Some of that stuff is pushed to the back burner. No. If the nigga is cute as fuck and you feel like he's cute as fuck, a lot of women ain't putting those type of demands on him. I'm just letting you know. I know that. Listen, as much as y'all want to say no, it's the truth. We know that it's the truth. You know how many fine ass niggas that got some pussy just cause they was fine ass niggas? You know how many ugly niggas had to go through some shit, and then this is when y'all get the stigmatism of, even ugly niggas be doing bullshit too. You know why ugly niggas do bullshit? Because they went through hella bullshit just to get some pussy. Then he like, man, fuck that bitch. I ain't going back over there. So we know this. I don't think that women really truly understand that men know these things. That's why ugly niggas come with their money out. Because they know they only truly paying or doing whatever you saying until they get some pussy.
I know fine niggas that come with the check, but you know,
I'm not saying fine niggas don't, but I'm just telling you the demands that you put on a fine nigga is less likely to be as much as the demands you put on an ugly nigga. When you first meet him,
demands are going to be less. What he's willing to deal with might be more or less. Like if a nigga is fine, what he will more or less deal with, he might not want to deal with whatever. But that's not going to keep my demands from being my demands. Like it's going to be.
But it's going to keep your demands from being met.
No,
because
my demands going to get met. They just might not get met by
demands. Okay, so what I'm saying to you is the way it's going to work, the way it's going to play out is like this. You might have a demand for the nigga to make sure he pay for the meal and all that other shit and buy your kids some food, you know, and in retrospect to what Kori was saying, right?
Conversation.
I'm just saying in retrospect to what you were saying. You might want a nigga to, you gotta buy my kids some food and all that, right? He might be like, nah, shorty ain't. I'm buying us some food, but you know your kids, you know, they eat later. He might skip through with that one if he cute enough. I'm telling you, I'm an ugly motherfucker, and I am not ever taking a girl out and bringing her kids some food. I had a bitch tell me one time, excuse my language, I forgot we can't talk.
No,
I'm
you're
on
fine.
7 minutes. You good?
Hold up.
You're
You,
fine.
you be on barrier.
That nigga said, ooh.
Listen, I had a chick one time tell me, yo, can you go get me some weed? Bitch, I don't smoke. I'll be damned if I go put my motherfucking self in jeopardy to go find some weed for you to bring to your crib to get for you to. Bitch, what the fuck? They
I mean,
going to
I have
jail.
the number if you want to. I have the number if you want to call.
Listen, I'm just telling you, I got the weed man, but it's just the principle. The principle is I'm not just for me to hang out with you or come chill with you. You want me to bring you some? No.
But you know that's a mind game that women play all the time. Where they
right.
That's a mind game that's played all the time.
You ain't risking life for the pussy as a right guy.
I'm not. Listen, let me tell you something.
That's why I'm free.
I ain't never risking my life for no pussy. I ain't
risking life for the pussy.
I ain't never risking my life for no pussy that I ain't never had. I don't know how good that shit is. The fuck I look like risking my life for some bad pussy.
But
give a nigga a taste tester first, then tell him to go get the weed. What the fuck? Come on, let a nigga sample. Give me a sample.
Ain't you a gambling man? Take a chance. Take a chance.
No, that's the problem. Niggas take too many penitentiary chances, throwing rocks at the motherfucking penitentiary for these women that don't really give a fuck about them. Only really trying to see if you want to do some bullshit for them to get some pussy.
Ain't got nothing to do with us.
Man,
them niggas go to jail for themselves. Ain't got nothing to do with us, goddamn.
All I'm saying is, we do. All I'm saying is, we do as men know that the standards of how y'all.
Men that said sleep with two bitches or whatever without a condom. This is coming. You don't want to.
What they got to do with what he's saying now?
What that got to do with him saying? Like, what does that have to do with today's conversation? Huh?
Red flag. Slip you a red flag. I should have you wear a red flag.
What he said.
I came prepared.
You know she's toxic.
Hold on. We all got kids we all got kids that was born in the 2000s.
Yes.
And in the 90s. Okay. Well, let me because early you even alluded to.
Lady does not. Sucky free lady does not. Sucker free lady does not.
We alluded to COVID, wash your hands, nigga can't come to my house if he don't wash his hands and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? But we got kids in the 90s, so we was fucking niggas raw. We was fucking females raw.
Everybody that has kids, so we all got
that Magic Johnson was running around here crazier than this COVID.
No.
No.
That may not have been the point I would have made, but I see where you're going.
You understand what I'm saying, right? Magic Johnson was worse.
We're not serious right now. We're not comparing the Magic Johnson, and we're not calling it the Magic Johnson.
I'm not.
I'm not calling it the Magic Johnson.
My bad. I retract that statement. I apologize.
No, he's cured.
He's cured.
Yeah. Magically.
Was HIV and AIDS rampant at a point in time? Yes. Did we grow up being aware of these things? Yes. Yeah. Did they talk about it more in our time than they do now? Yes. Why is that? Because we didn't have any cures. We didn't have anything going for those things. People that didn't get tested, you automatically a red flag. You've been fucking for 25 years and you never had a GYN appointment, never. I don't know.
When was your last
funny? When was your last week? I don't know.
When was mine? I get tested every 6 months.
I was saying in general, but good for you.
I think I got a
like,
test right here. Look at that shit. Yeah, I don't play that shit.
Y'all are OD.
You know what I'm saying? I'm making sure I'm good.
Nathan, give him a gunshot. He just pulled his paperwork out. He had that shit ready. Like, bitch, you said you want to see what? Bitch, here's my recipe.
Just in case. Here you go. I got that shit on me.
I have 10
I'll play that shit.
Oh my God, no.
This nigga's ready in case he meet one of those 7. He ready to go.
This is 6, 17, 21. You got to keep it there just in case. So just in case.
What are red flags in your relationships? Are they deal breakers or subject to negotiation depending on the flags? So, I don't know who I want to start with first. I'm going because I feel like we ripped Slick apart. Slick is like, start with me first. Start with me. I got to answer.
He's
Okay. Okay. Let's start with Slick first.
Oh shit! I'm about to fuck a lot of women up with this one. Red flags for these goddamn women. A dirty ass house, dirty ass bathroom, dishes in the motherfucking sink, bitch car filthy, boots all in the back seat, bitch got 7 outfits across the back seat, 2 pocketbooks, and a partridge in a pear tree. Bitch got way
Shout out to me and my 7 outfits.
Give him everything, baby.
See, look.
I might
That's a straight red flag.
I gotta have an outfit to go.
And the female telling you who she is all the time. Oh, I'm not like that. I'm the type of bitch. Bitch, you lying. You want to be the type of bitch that you telling me you is. I'm telling you, man, that shit is crazy. You sitting there listening to that shit like, bitch, what you just tell me? You ain't like that. Yo, shit
exactly
crazy,
like that. If they tell you they're not like that, pay attention. They exactly like that.
Right. That's a red fucking flag.
That's a red flag. Foul on the motherfucking play, ref. Hush your fucking mouth. What? Okay, yeah. I agree. A dirty bathroom, that's not cool. A dirty kitchen, that's not cool. A dirty house, period. Like, you're a lady. Like, you can't have a dirty house. Like, my mother used to walk through the house like, this is nasty. No, I don't want to hear that. I hear that in my head. My cousin on the screen, she's laughing. She knows my mom. Yeah, that's not happening.
All right.
Like, no, you scaring me right now. I'm about to have my shit. No, all right. So is that your only red flag, Slick?
That's it.
That's it. A dirty house talking about some shit that you know you are, but you saying that you ain't.
Keep telling me that you. Oh, this ain't the type of person that I am. But you know that shit.
Exactly
like,
that person.
I hate people that's like.
Do you tell them that you know, like, oh, bitch, you a red flag? Do you? So you said earlier.
We just ain't never been out on another date.
Oh, because you're the type. So you do follow your advice. So you told ladies. Yeah. You told the ladies that if they notice a red flag, that they should basically stop dealing with the person. Do you
leave that shit alone? I mean, I might have tried to fuck the first night. I probably got it. But yeah, I'm done after that. I mean, shit, what the fuck? We ain't trying to make this no relationship.
We know you got it. 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 Okay, right. So Mason, what are your red flags in a relationship? And are they deal breakers or something? Well, wait, Slick, are they?
We ain't getting into a relationship.
Huh?
Yeah. Are your red flags subject to negotiation? Like, what if you pointed out to her, like, hey, your house is a little dirty, or hey, you might got too much roaches.
That's definitely
like,
that
and
is
now
that,
it is subject to negotiation.
First of all, roaches
like,
is
are you
dead.
going to get her house exterminated? Like, are you
roaches
roaches
is dead.
That's a lot of.
If I walk in the crib and it's some fucking roaches,
help her clean. Show her how to clean. Be a better person. Help her be great. Help her be a better person.
She better contact the building management. Hell, I look like she better tell the building management she needs this shit exterminated. I don't got nothing to do with that. No way. You got roaches? Oh, we done. We done. Motherfucking crazy. I gotta take that, go home. One of them shits, go home with me, ride in my car.
That's how roaches work.
Yeah.
Now, wait a minute. If she live in a project building or something like that, that may not be all her fault. She could be clean. She could be clean.
Who don't got roaches?
And there's some that live in a project that have roaches. It's not their fault.
I live in a fucking project. I would never frown upon a woman living in a project.
Yeah, me neither. I'm just saying it may not be their fault. I'm shooting them some bail. It may not be that woman's fault.
Shit. That motherfucker got roaches. You could clean your shit up. Bomb this bitch. Let the motherfuckers go run to the next apartment. Get them out your shit. Hell no. Ain't no way in hell. You got roaches. You grown as hell with roaches. That was some cool shit when you was kids. Like, oh shit, look at the roaches. Let's kill the motherfuckers. Nah, hell no. You a grown ass woman. You better bomb the hell out that motherfucker. You got your hair done. You got your hair done every other week. But your motherfucker, you got roaches? Bomb this shit. Bomb the priority. Bomb this shit.
We don't have the roaches. No, we don't got the roaches.
Crazy.
That was the roach bomb? Is that the roach bomb?
Multiple.
Shit. Word up. Multiple. Set them motherfuckers off. Fuck. Yeah.
One more for the road.
That's for the one that came with you.
Just in case we missed them the first 4 times.
Crazy. Shit crawling on your motherfucking back while you arm around her on the couch.
All right. I can't.
What are the red flags in the relationships are deal breakers or subject for negotiation? What are your red flags, Mason?
If you are like one of my big ones, I think is one that Slick said is basically if you saying something's not right with you in your last relationship and it was always your partner's fault. If it's always your partner's fault, then that's a red flag. If you saying that, if you're overly trying to tell me you're a good person, that's a red flag. If you like going out your way to tell me all the great qualities that you have and I'm not asking, that is a red flag. If you are on a date and you keep getting blown up, that is a red flag for me. If we are, it's not an emergency, pick up the phone. If you refuse to pick up the phone, you trying to put it on silent and do not disturb, but you forgot beforehand, that's a red flag for me. If we go out and the people we go out, like if we go to a club and the bouncer knows you giving you a kiss on the cheek, that is a red flag for me. If everywhere we go, I've dated girls that everywhere we went, like we went to the like smallest bars. I recommended it. She ain't tell me nothing. Everybody knew her. That's a red flag for me. You've been here before with multiple people.
I mean,
it is a red flag for me if you want me to meet your kids on our first date. That is a red flag.
Yeah.
You haven't been dating long enough. That's a red flag.
That's definitely a red flag.
You will not be meeting my kids.
It's a red flag if your kid is under 1 year old.
Oh, red flag.
That's a red flag. It is a red flag. I got a lot of red flags, right? So I ain't gonna hold you like Slick said. Like Slick said, though.
Why you said that? Like why you said under one?
Under one, because usually that comes with some sort of drama that I may not be ready to deal with. You don't have an understanding yet. You don't really, especially if that's your first kid. It's impossible for you to have an understanding with your baby daddy. And
I think so. I agree. That's a rule of mine as well. I agree that I'm not really digging it. First of all, I used to have a rule that I didn't even date people with kids. Yeah.
When she had kids. When she had kids.
And I had kids my whole life.
He said, "This is my kid. You can't handle kids."
Yeah, you know why? And I had a good reason. And I had a good reason. My reason was,
I know how I am.
This is how my math be mathing. Mm-hmm, right? Mm-hmm. You got kids. That means you got a baby mom. If you're a man, you're taking care of your kids, but you also going to contribute to your baby moms because you're a man. That lady is taking care of your kids. She's, especially if you're not in the household, she's paying all the bills. She's paying the light. She's paying the water. She's doing the practices. She's spending her time. She's there more than you are there. So naturally, you're going to contribute to your baby mom and the woman that's caring for your children day in and day out. If you're a man.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, you don't have enough money to talk to me and contribute to your baby mom and contribute to your kids. And if you got more than one kid, you're definitely out. Like, to me, it's just like, it doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense.
Now, y'all can say I'm just up here talking about shit, but I really was like this at one point in my life. Like, I just really couldn't, because I'm like, I got kids. It makes sense to me. I contribute to my kids. You my man. I don't expect necessarily my men to contribute to my kids, but you contributing even without you knowing you contributing. I have 2 children, personally, 31 years old, 2 children. Plus I got bonus kids. But yeah, no, you're contributing.
So what changed that for you though? So I'm interested to know if you want to talk about it. What changed that for you? What made your perspective switch around?
So I'm gonna tell you some real shit. All of my children, like both of my children, I'm the first children's mom in the situation, right? These niggas wasn't able to provide no references though. I started to notice that if you talk to people with children, that if they have a good relationship with their baby mom, they're involved. This years later, the relationship is over because I wouldn't date you if you had a child under one.
Under one. I'm pretty sure she was gonna say under one.
These I wouldn't date you if you had kids. Like this is my point of view. I'm telling you. I was dating. I was in my mid to late 20s, and I was like, yo, I'm finding people who have good, healthy relationships with their children's mother. That's a fucking green flag. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't mean no funny moves where they're yeah, that's a green flag. A man that has a good, healthy relationship with their child's mother means that man is able to communicate well. He's able to provide and still be able to date and know that he's able to accommodate the person he's dating, because I hope that you guys are having these conversations about goals and where you guys want to go and where you see yourself from 5 to 10 years from now. If you're dating seriously, if you're not dating seriously, you just fucking some nigga, then I don't even give a fuck. Bitch, you don't even got no red flags. Everything is yellow. Everything is yellow.
Throw red paint on it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you just throw it on there as it comes along. Like, you just strike them out like this. Like be a painter. I like to sip and paint. I like to paint. I'm into art. I know you had a horrible time, lady, but you got to come here and we got to sip and paint. We got to schedule that. That's off the air. But, yeah, like, no, you throw red paint on this as go if you don't give a fuck if you're not looking for something serious. But if you're looking for something serious, then you have to start to notice what makes sense to you. What do you know to be true? In my own opinion, I didn't date though. I did not date niggas with kids. I would not date. Like, it got to be in my mid-20s, late 20s that I was like, yeah, no. But now, because I'm noticing that niggas baby mom could be his reference. If that girl meets you, because he has to be a man, right? So he has to be stand up. Like, let the woman meet you. Oh, I'm bringing you to my child's functions. I'm not hiding you. You know what I'm saying? You're a part of this. We're a gang. We're together. I'm into gangs. Let me not say that. But like it's just different. We're here together. We're a team.
So when did that change for you though? At what point did that change for you?
In my
mid-20s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like when I started.
So when was the first? Who was the first guy you was like, all right, I know you got a baby mama, but I'm gonna give you a chance. And what made you say I'm gonna give you a chance? Because it usually takes an experience to change the mindset. So I'm like, what was you didn't have a good experience? You just went right to it.
It was no man that I could say personally that I personally dated to be able to have this interaction with. I can't say that.
So was it when you got with your fiance? Is that when your mindset changed then?
I won't. That would be in my 30s or late 20s. But no, I would say my mindset changed when I started to become friends with different types of men.
Oh, okay, that's when it changed.
So it's different.
You saw examples.
I saw examples of it, but they were my friends. Okay. I wasn't necessarily experiencing it in the aspect of like dating this person myself. I'm seeking out these people. And so in me seeking out these people, I'm learning something different. And I was open to learning something different because at this point, I have 2 children, whatever the case is. And it's like, but there has to be niggas out there that can be cool with their baby moms.
I'm cool with my baby.
Personally, me meeting Slick, so this is a funny story. Me meeting Slick has children very close in proximity of age, but he has multiple baby moms, right? Can I talk about your story a little bit?
Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. I just wanted to ask permission because that's very
You already said it.
I know, but
you said it and then she said, hey, can I talk about that?
It's all right.
But anyway, so in me meeting Slick, he personally showed me how you could have a relationship as my friend, like showed me how you have a relationship and be cool with both of your children's mothers. Or whatever the case is. Like, you know what I mean? Like your children's mothers and be able to have that open understanding where like kids are getting dropped off to each other and so on and so forth. But if the world doesn't know, I personally have a relationship with my child's father's mother. So I knew, because a woman, we're catty, we're bitches sometimes, right? We don't know how to be able to be like hold our shit down, and some ladies got balls, right? And I say that in a different type of way, but we don't know how to tuck our shit sometimes. Because we're not used to having balls.
Y'all want to have a dick so bad.
We want to have
y'all want to have a dick so bad.
A lot of women don't know how to use it.
You don't have one. You can't use it. It's okay. Be a girl.
It's an imaginary one.
Like, I want to have a dick so
well,
bad.
listen.
Do you know how to use yours? Does your nuts hang sometimes?
Yes, my shit hit my
Well,
knees.
listen.
Okay, my shit hit my knees.
Well, listen.
Yeah.
I gotta say this shit. I used to didn't date women that was midgets or that was
Where did that come from?
that was too old. Because
Oh,
I
the
ain't got
old
no
women,
values
though?
and no stock. Remember, I ain't got no stocks and no values. So
Okay.
only midgets. I never fucked
That's
with,
what I
and old women. I ain't gonna fuck with no old ladies. That's it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Those is my standards.
Wait. It's like a girl 4'11". Is that a midget? Like she a midget if she 4'11"?
Mm-mm.
All right. Okay. Cool.
He was very decisive
That's-
about that. Mm-mm.
Just
Not
making sure.
4'11". I had a 4'11". She wasn't really a midget.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
liked to climb trees.
Y'all said a lot of good red flags though. But so are any of these red flags up for negotiation? I think I threw a few out in the beginning. I didn't really get into mine heavy, but we're like pressed for time in a minute.
And I think all of those red flags are negotiable. Like Slick said, like I think sometimes you like people and you give them a chance, even though they showing you, and then you see all that stuff in the rearview mirror afterwards, and you like, man, I should have known. Like all the signs were there. Like if I had $1 for every time I heard a woman say all the signs were there, I'd be a multi-billionaire. It'd be me and Jeff Bezos.
You know what I'm saying?
Because all the signs are definitely there. We just ignore them.
I do have one thing about it. I have one thing about red flags. So, yes, it's true. You should not ignore these red flags. You should, but I will say that I met my husband, and our first date could have technically been seen as a red flag, and it was seen to me as a red flag.
Ooh, you paid?
So, when we had our very first actual date, we went to Atlantic Station, and we went to this restaurant.
I'm excited. I want to know if she paid.
Niggas like to hear my downfall, but it's okay because I can't.
No, that's not your downfall. That's the start to a great story. That's a romantic story.
You're fucking married. That ended right.
Exactly. See, ladies, this is showing you how you should do this. Come on, show them, ladies. Pay for your man's first date. Go ahead.
All right. So we went to
this is how you get a husband. 101. Ladies, listen up.
So we went to the restaurant, had our date, had our drink, whatever. When it's time to pay, he goes to pay, but the card gets declined. So he's like, okay, I don't know what's going on. So he goes to the ATM to go see what's going on. So you know me, I'm just sitting there like, this motherfucking nigga here, bro. I'm already just thinking to myself, like, all right. But I had got my little check, I got a little paid that day. So I was like, either way, I ate, I'm gonna be all right, but god damn it. So he comes back and he's like, yo, dead ass, this never fucking happens, bruh. Like, I'm gonna give you your money back. Like, I'm not playing. I'm so serious. And I'm just like, it's all right. I'm gonna pay this check today. This is my early 20s. I'd never do that shit a day in my life. But it's my early 20s.
You married now, so it don't matter.
You're married. That's it.
You won't do that shit.
If we wasn't together, I would not do this shit again. This would.
But do you know what you told that man when you did that? You told
a stand-up woman.
What I've just been saying. I need to know that my woman gonna have my back when shit go left.
I was not
That's
his
what
woman.
you told him
for 48 hours. I was not his woman. That wasn't a thing that existed.
But
you had
told
potential.
him that you was worthy of being his woman because you had his back when shit goes left.
Jays don't count because that wasn't the date. Whatever. Anyway, he over here trying to correct me and shit. I never got time. Anyway, so I paid for the shit and I was dead. Like I could have just deaded it. It could have been the end of it. But literally the next day that nigga was like, I need you to get your money. I need to give you your shit back. I'm not even about to play with you. And dead ass, that nigga never, like, he pays bills. Like, I don't worry about money. That's not a thing I have to worry about. But he was like, that day was the day that he knew he had to motherfucking get his shit together and never be in that position ever again. And he never was. So it could have been a red flag for me. Like, they're going to broke ass movie. But we had, you know,
I had a woman do that for me before.
You know.
See, that's a beautiful love story. Shout out to him. Shout out to your man.
You know, it's crazy because I felt like that about a woman before because we was somewhere and motherfucker had pulled out her motherfucking EBT card and fed us, and I was like, shit, that's my nigga. That's it happens, my nigga. But it makes you respect a person because it's like, damn, you got my back, damn, I got yours. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, shit happens, bro.
It turned into.
I mean, that's. Be right. So I mean, you know, let's, you know what I mean.
But don't do that shit, girls. Don't do that shit. Fuck that. No.
Wait a minute, it was successful for you. How you not see? This is how ladies block other ladies' blessings. You see, she has a successful story of what she did to get her husband, and she gonna tell other ladies, "Don't do what I did to get mine." Like because you know it don't. You blocking other people's blessings.
He a different nigga.
But they not gonna know. Ladies, pay for the man's first date so you can see if he a different nigga.
Baby, don't pay for my shit because I'm the same nigga. Don't do it. But now the other niggas try it.
Nah, pay for my shit. I ain't gonna hold you.
That nigga may say, yo, pay for my shit.
Pay for my shit. I ain't gonna hold you. One time I lost my wallet on my way to a date. I've lost my wallet on my way to a date, but nowadays I just Zelled her the money. I was like, nah, this is not what's gonna happen. So I Zelled her the money and she got a little extra. I think she got like a little $10 extra that she didn't volunteer to return to me. I was like, all right, cool.
See, she ain't shit.
My heart.
She was like, all right. I was like, nah, hold on. Here you go. You getting this money like before you even pay. Like you ain't even swiping your card yet. Here's all that money.
See, that's how it works.
Exactly.
That's how it works.
Ain't no problem. Sell you the money.
That's why I go to the movies on my first date. Go to the movies. That's right. Let's go to the movies.
Cheap
so I
dated.
give you my undivided attention. Oh, God.
Real quick, guys. So number 3, because we super versatile. So number 3, yellow flags. I'm gonna just say yellow flags are things that you should just proceed with caution on. If it makes you feel uneasy in your spirit, if it makes you second guess yourself or makes you second guess the situation, it's a yellow flag. It doesn't necessarily, everything is not a red flag just because you don't like it. Some things are interchangeable. Everybody has pieces to them, right? And with the pieces that we have, we just gotta do the best that we can do with them, but know what pieces work and where they fit and what they fit into. Pause. That was crazy. But but real shit. I just think that yellow flags, know the difference between your yellow flags and your red flags. I always say, let your yeses be your yeses and your no's be your no's and stand on that shit. Ain't no fucking black. It's no black and white. There's no gray areas. There's no in-betweens. There's no middle grounds. If it's a red flag, it's straight solid. It is what it is. Your principles don't change. Right? Your yellows is the things that you know that you can bend a little with. But don't bend and compromise yourself to the point where you lose yourself into someone else or a situation. No. So that's what I was trying to say about that. Question number 4. 5, 6. What did I say? 5. All red flags are subjective. Do we all agree?
Yeah.
Of course.
Red flags to everybody is different. We're all individuals. Red flags to everybody can't be the same. That's what's so great about Hush Your Mouth. It's really all opinionated based. There's somebody here that agrees with everybody. And that's what's so great about Hush Your Mouth.
Or disagrees with everyone.
Or disagrees, because I'm a bitch that disagrees with the fuck everybody. Me and lady both toxic as fuck. We like, what? Psych, slick, you're toxic. Period. All right.
I am not.
Lady doesn't want anybody else to be happy. She said, don't pay for no dates. Nobody's happy with me.
Learn from my lessons, sister. It don't work that way.
Learn from my lessons. It was successful for me, not for you.
Shut up. Don't listen to this shit like that.
Ladies, I'm telling you, pay for them dates. Pay for them dates. Start a movement. Free the hoes.
Ladies, don't listen to bitches like Lady right now because she's a bitch that marry.
Exactly. She's successful. Why not listen to That's our problem. We're not listening to the success story.
The game
Listening
is
to the hurt. You listening to the hurt women.
The game is muddy now. It's 2021. I met my nigga 12, 13 years ago. The game is muddy. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's even more reason.
The game is muddy.
You gotta wade through the mud. Wade through the mud. Pay for everybody till you get the right one.
Yeah, see, that's that shit. Hell nah.
So, number 6. Oh, 5. Sorry. Can red flags be fixed or go away? When dating, can you double back on someone who initially showed red flags?
You can, but I would never know. I cut this shit right where was it?
Yo, I'm fucking crying. I'm crying. Why would you say that, lady?
Don't. First of all, why are we doubling back? We don't spin the block. Leave that bitch where it's at.
Park that shit.
Park that shit where it's at. Do not spin the block.
Spin the block.
Number 2, if it was a red flag for you back then, if it was a red flag back then, it's gonna be a red flag right now. That shit do not change. The only thing that changes is what you're willing to put up with, and that's really it.
But as you get older, I think, or as time is passed, I think your red flags become yellow flags. They can start fading. I think things that you used to be like, nah, I'd never accept that. You start being like, you know what?
Niggas get lonely.
Maybe. You're like, nah, he can't have no kids. Then all of a sudden, you know, oh no, he can have 2 kids. Then it'd be like, nah, 3 kids.
No. Anybody that I thought that about, I'm still not coming back and spinning the block for you. Because I met you during a time where I really just wasn't into niggas with kids. I don't think that I'm going to be like, oh, he's really a great dad. And I'm going to You're not.
Maybe he's developed. People change. People grow.
People do change. And you know what? But see, if you're so this really goes back to the last question, honestly, which is like, and I'm just going to throw it out here in advance, and we can just run through the other ones. The last question really is, will your red flags change during your own personal growth based on how you love and view the world? And the truth is, yes, it does. As you grow, you heard how lady said earlier, very early, she puts red flags on everything. I feel like it's kind of like 2 kind of bitches. It's the bitches who say
only 2.
I'm gonna say that. You're innocent until you're proven guilty, or you're guilty until you're proven innocent. There's only 2. Y'all niggas be making this shit way more complicated than it gotta fucking be. It ain't gotta be that complicated. Bitches, there's only 2 types of bitches out there. Lady, do you agree with me?
I mean, that's period. I definitely.
But it ain't just 2 types of bitches out here.
They're going to be like, oh, no, benefit of the doubt. That nigga's not like that. Yeah, he treated his ex like trash, but not me. Like, if that bitch.
It's always a not me kind of bitch.
It's like, I know that nigga trash, but we're going to see how far we can take this.
That's all women. They all competitive. I already told y'all that. We had this discussion. Listen, man, it's not.
I think that y'all getting messed up. We're not competing against each other. We trying to compete against your ass to see who going to drop first.
No, y'all competing against each other.
Who listen.
Every woman wants to have a beautiful partner, companion, or something for everyone to look at. Okay, so that's the competition alone. Nobody wants to have the ugly duckling and sport the ugly duckling. Men don't even want the ugly duckling and sport the ugly duckling. Everybody wants a beautiful partner. So that alone is what causes most of these relationship problems for women. And the reason why I say for women, because a man can have an ugly girl at home. Doesn't mean he wants one, but he could have one by the standards of another man that might be like, your girl ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, because that ain't his type.
Why would he feel okay to say that type of shit to you?
He ain't saying it to you. He ain't saying it to you. He just thinking it.
You. I'm just saying.
But also,
Listen,
most of y'all are ugly as hell, and bitches love you ugly ass niggas.
we know that. We know that.
Most
We
niggas is
know
ugly,
that.
and they be
We just know how to. We know how to carry ourselves. But watch this. If every woman didn't want the cutest nigga, it'd be a lot of less relationship issues.
I don't think that's true. Nobody wants a cute nigga. I don't want a nigga that's putting on lip gloss.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I don't want a cute
You
nigga.
want the nigga.
Mirror.
So let me ask you a question. So let me just say this.
I like the feeling now.
So are you telling me?
Listen, cute is for monkeys and babies. I don't want. I don't like cute. I don't
monkeys
like
and babies.
Monkeys and
You want me to?
cute.
You
And
want me to
bitches.
use the word?
Monkeys, babies,
Would you
and
like
bitches.
me to? Would you like me to use the word fine?
No, I'm saying though, like
So,
I want,
what would you like me to say?
I'm not into a way that. So listen, when I was a young chick,
Maybe
like,
you.
When I was a chicken head outside, I was.
You gotta ask your side panel.
Not
right. You can't ask you.
You got an audience, right? You got an audience.
First of all, listen. You have a fiance. Listen to what we're saying. We can't ask you. It's women. You got to ask other women because maybe you don't care about having the cutest guy in the world. That could be you.
Right.
But I'm telling you, 90% of women will go fuck the cutest nigga that come talk to them quick because they like, oh shit, I might not have, especially if she's not a looker herself. Because she might not have never had a cute guy come at her. I'm just telling you, that's the way it works. That's why most of these women that have kids by these dudes, it be the nigga that look good. She ain't never had a nigga that looked that good or had the presence of what he brought to her, and she have a baby by the nigga. And he's not there to take care of his baby because he's like, I told you, bitch, I wasn't fucking with you like that. Why would you have a baby by me? Because that type of nigga wasn't supposed to be with her. But this is a story that we see all the time with a lot of women. It's a lot of broken homes out here. It's a lot of women with baby fathers. You see the motherfucker together and be like, oh, nigga, that's your baby mother? Right. And she only did it because, I'm telling you, like, we know this shit. We know this shit. Like, we see it all the time. Good looking ass nigga with a baby mother by an ugly nigga. Or a good looking ass woman with an ugly ass baby father, but we know the nigga was tricking. He probably ripped the condom. You know what I'm saying? Now she mad to the motherfucker. It's just the way this is the way the shit works. But we just don't want to be like, oh yeah, nah, this is how it is. We gotta find all these multiple millions of reasons for why shit is bad.
Justify it.
Yo, just right. We use all these multiple reasons to justify it. Like some of these women know they're not even supposed to be dealing with the dude or trying to deal with the dude that they dealing with. Like, come on. That nigga.
All right. So that was the last question. We can start wrapping it up, but we can.
Okay.
So she's like,
we have comments that we should be going through, and actually we skipped through. We wasn't gonna answer everything, but hold on.
You're gonna run through the comments. Kids, red flag.
We'll run through the comments and go to you can't turn a hoe into a housewife and number 6. Those are the 2 last questions that I wanted to end this episode with. But let's run through
Can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
Is it?
I disagree.
That's the best question.
Juice, wait a minute. Juice MBL1, no accountability. Tucker Family Vlogs, wow. Multi-baby daddies, red flags. It's Joe's apartment for me. Kids, red flag. Oh my God. Like, is it better for single parents to only date other single parents? I think so.
Possibly.
I think so, possibly. Who's ever tried that?
But you definitely cutting the percentage of you meeting the right person
exactly
in half by making that choice. So you going from 100% to 50%. Because you only dating if you only date single people, so you might not find you might not find the one you're looking for.
You limiting your pool. If you start limiting your pool, like how you gonna find the right person? How
you gonna find happiness, right?
Yeah, so I think you should broaden your pool, and you can date people without kids. You just got to know the boundaries and see the red flags early.
Leave them childless
women with kids.
Leave them childless people.
Date women with.
Listen,
the truth of the matter is, a woman with kids might really be more of what you're looking for because she already done been through some bullshit and she understands what real shit is.
Exactly. I think there's a lot of growing up. And I want to see what your experience is. I want to see what kind of mother you're gonna be. I want to see what kind if you're gonna be around my kids, I want to see how you are around your own kids. Last thing I want to do is have my kids around a woman that's gonna let all her kids go to child services and then fuck my whole shit up. That's not what I want to do. I'm not gonna put my kids in that type of danger, and no one should want to either. Red flags: caked up with makeup, can't cook, can't host, no job but always smoking, OnlyFans in their link, no ambition.
Wow.
Ooh, OnlyFans in their link. I think there's some working women that's making a lot of money with OnlyFans in their link, though. Is that a bet?
OnlyFans are not the same. They are not.
Wait till they shut that shit down.
Wait. So if you got OnlyFans, you probably got some ambition, right?
You got some ambition. If you flapping pussy lips on the internet for money, you got some ambition.
You said flapping pussy lips.
You got ambition. You trying to make a check. You doing something because some bitches ain't gonna do that.
So strippers too. Then you respect the strippers hustle.
You damn right.
I respect that.
You damn right. They doing something with themselves. They could be not doing shit.
That's true. I mean, they got to have a job. They got to report. They got to pay the house mom. They got things to do. That's a level of responsibility.
Like everybody else.
Exactly. They got to set up their OnlyFans, so they got to know exactly how to be technology or, have some sort of intellect. All right.
Are you taking Bitcoin?
I never been really fond of strip clubs and stuff like that.
I love strip clubs. It's really one of my
I ain't getting no lap dances, but that's a whole different story.
Yeah, I'm
gonna pass on the. It's a hard pass on the lap dances for me.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't really with that shit.
Touch
me. No, you can't because you don't know COVID. They don't wash their hands. They don't even touch the nigga dick in the back.
You said forget about their dirty self.
They are clean. They wipe their pole down with Lysol. Don't come for the strippers. Dumb hoes know what they do.
What? That shit is disgusting. You don't know what they was doing in the back. So hold on. So you got a red flag for a nigga that came from his house after taking a shower, getting dressed to go on a date with you, but you don't got a red flag for a goddamn stripper who in the club rubbing dick after dick and then touching you on your shoulder about you want to laugh this. Bitch, if you don't get your head off these dirty ass hands, I'm not with hell.
Nah, there's some clean ones. You see them with Lysol.
I just say Lysol. They got their sanitizer.
They just started Lysol.
They just started Lysol.
No, they
had no dirty rags.
They've been wiping down. They spray it and they do it.
Same cloth they wiping their pussy with after they get done.
Oh shit!
Rude.
Right? Yeah, they use the same cloth.
Well,
let's not shame the sex workers. Let's not shame the sex workers.
I'm gonna throw some money this weekend, girl. Don't worry about it.
Juicy MBL1 said facts. Juicy also says had his back during a crisis. Yep, they talking about your story. You had his back during a crisis.
See, I don't want to be the champion of the niggas. That's not my ministry.
That's not my ministry.
First date stories exception, not the standard. They said your story is the exception, not the standard.
Exception, right? Not the standard.
Not the standard.
Oh, our friend Eula's in the building. She said, actually, you can. Ho equals ho.
Come on, Eula.
Ho hyphen M-E. Home.
You can't spell home without a ho.
Yo, shout out to the hoes. Free the hoes.
Free the hoes. Free the hoes.
Juicy said, word. Leave singles with no kids for singles with no kids, right? Nah, I don't know about that, man.
I don't know about that.
Keep the pool free. Keep the pool flowing. Slick is snoring on that red flag. Yo, it's all right. He's sleeping on some red flags. It's okay. My man got his standards though. But if you have roaches or your apartment is dirty, Slick is out. He ain't playing that.
Hell no.
He is not playing that. Slick is like, yo.
God rest her soul. My mother always said if a woman's house is dirty, that's the same way she keep her pussy.
I've heard that.
Ooh.
I have heard that.
Even after the smell test, you'd be like, nah.
First of all,
bye.
first of all,
Oh shit! Hey,
I want to
buddy.
say free the host.
Free
Free the host.
Shout out to that hose. Eula said, "Hose equal home." HO hyphen.
Yeah.
But if you
up here on the big screen so where they can know where we free the hose came from, like, yeah, nah. They equal, yeah, you already know. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Free the hose.
Period.
Shout out to that. Secondly, y'all are out here tripping. Y'all are bugging. She said,
we speaking facts.
She said I didn't want to be the exception. Excuse me. I'm not out here super saving a nigga.
No, we went through all of them. What's the question you want to go to?
Oh, okay. So can you turn a hoe into a housewife?
Yeah.
You know, like why do at times overlook red flags? Why?
Because we try to turn a hoe into a housewife.
I think it's
Sometimes shout out to hoes that give you a time of your life. They something to play with, but you can't really keep them. But you just want to play with them a lot. Like
those are the lies you tell yourself. The best housewives was Button and Button.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The best
They
one.
retired. They retired from the game.
They did that shit already. They don't even care to do it no more. Like listen, y'all already know I'm the wholesome hoe out here. And I don't care to do certain shit no more because I already did it. I don't care to do it anymore.
Yeah, but that's bad. Now I want you to be a hoe at home and you don't want to be a hoe. Now I'm pissed off.
She is
so
I'm
now
gonna be
you
a
done
hoe
waited
for
till
you.
She's being a hoe for you.
I'm about to say.
You want a business experience.
Okay.
But see,
that's definitely. I definitely want experience.
You don't want a bitch that just came off the block and she ain't never had a taste of dick. Now all of a sudden she don't know what to do and nobody wants to deal with it.
Yeah, I had that before. Like,
you
damn,
you want to pop a cherry?
A great prophet by the name of Drea says your wholeness can get deleted. I am also.
You breaking up. God don't want us to hear what you're saying.
No, I don't. I also am a great believer in your wholeness can be deleted because now I'm not a hoe no more. Because back in the past 5 years, I could have been a this time type of hoe. Now this time of year, I could be like this time of hoe. You get what I'm saying? Like you see that?
Right.
Yeah, no.
You erase the letters and you get house.
Like, nah, your wholeness can definitely be deleted.
So, yeah, wholeness got deleted.
My wholeness.
Yo, you know what's crazy? The amount of bodies does not equate to experience. Just so you know.
What?
The amount of bodies
experience is great because it makes a person feel good. My experience is what brings its heat and its confidence and all of this shit that it is what it is when it's in the bedroom.
That could be false too, just so you know.
How?
I've seen bad chicks that don't know nothing to do but lay down on their back. They don't move, they don't wiggle, they don't. And I know that they've been smashed before, but they have not one move. They don't know how to turn over. They got two moves in them. Two moves.
You know
they got the on the back and the doggy style. So they got the two moves. That's it.
You know who don't do that? Strippers.
The pretty ones.
I don't have anything.
The pretty ones do that.
Oh, the pretty ones do that. They lay on their back. Is that a topic
Yeah.
on Tuesday, a ratchet ass Tuesday?
Yeah,
Bitch that's in their back. Y'all want us to give you the tips. She's the wife. I'm a fiance. We could give you the tips out here. These niggas ain't even necessary. Nah, I'm just.
That was so disrespectful.
I was like, wow. Where did that come
Let me
from?
tell you something. This nigga right here is very necessary. Period.
Ooh.
I'm giving up shit that a lot of niggas don't know how to do. Bottom line.
Ooh.
And I ain't never had. I had one bad review from somebody whose shit wasn't right, and I got kicked out. I had to go.
You can find Slick on Backpage. I know they shut down Backpage, but whatever's the new Backpage, that's where you can find him.
He just recommended him to the whole site. He's selling out.
4.95 ratings.
That's
He's on
crazy.
Yelp. bitches. You can find them on Yelp.
Yelp. That nigga said you can find
Check the
them on Yelp.
reviews.
You want him to get a review on Yelp?
Yo, my nigga, nah.
Check the whole facts.
I'm just saying,
He
you
got
know.
whole facts. Because at this point, it's Slick is a male hoe. All right. So,
I'm not.
were you
Which
able?
y'all said y'all just wanted, Joe, but okay, keep in mind.
Right, Slick. Were you able to ever be turned? Was a woman able to turn a hoe into a housewife with you?
Yes.
Were you a man hoe that turned into a housewife?
No, I just love. I love pussy. I'm infatuated with the way. I'm infatuated with the actions of making a woman feel better than she probably ever felt in her life. I'm infatuated with that. That's what I like the most. I don't even have to bust a nut. I'm infatuated by her. I'm intrigued by the way she's feeling. I'm intrigued by the way she looked when I'm digging it out, and she like that. These are the things that make me feel whole. I can have sex with you the whole time and don't bust a nut and be just the way that I make you feel. That's my turn on. That's what does it for me.
Okay.
Give him his gunshots, his applause.
He got everything already.
Bring him up.
I agree with you, Slick.
I agree with you, Slick. That's what
I'm telling you, like it's just, I think a lot of men lose that. A lot of men lose that. I don't even understand that because they're so infatuated with just the fact of fucking the chick. Oh,
but could good sex make you overlook the red flags?
Yes, all the time.
A pretty girl with bad sex has made me overlook the red flags.
A pretty girl with bad sex makes me? Come on, my man.
Damn.
I'm gonna tell you.
Lord.
I'm gonna tell you because I keep hoping that they get better in bed.
And they won't. And it's
Just like, yo, let me turn you over a little bit. Let me put that leg up a little bit. Look
Lift
right
your
here, my
leg
shoulder.
up.
My
Lift
shoulder.
your
Put that
leg.
leg on the shoulder.
She's never gonna
I
arch
don't want
it
to direct traffic when I'm
never gonna
fucking.
arch it right.
Do that. You
gotta push down a little bit. You just gotta.
Sex is 75% of the relationship. Cause I don't watch motherfuckers. Yeah, I don't watch motherfuckers stay together just because of the sex.
Mm-hmm.
No other reason.
Yeah,
They ain't paying no bills together. They ain't building together. They barely taking care of their kids together. But the sex made them stay.
Yeah.
Wow. Shout out to those people.
And they be there. They be number 7 on the list too.
That's called dedication at its finest.
Lord.
God bless you. I pray for you every night, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
I pray for them too because I need bills paid. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Free the hoes, yo.
Free freedom from the shackles.
Okay, no. All right.
And girls be doing that just to keep their body count down. They be like, you know what, I'm gonna just keep fucking them because the sex is good, and I just don't want to. I don't want to have.
Real grown ass woman, you don't give a fuck about nobody's body count.
What is that?
What is that?
I'm just saying it's a popular term.
That's
I got 88 bodies. What the fuck?
Red flag. A nigga asking your body count. That's a red flag.
If a nigga asking for a body count, that's a red flag.
I want to know how they act. I want to know how that's in the conversation. It's like, hey,
niggas be like, oh, how many niggas you smash? Like niggas don't have no coof. They don't.
Yeah.
Ain't like
I don't want to know.
Right.
Like that Mario Waters song. I don't want to know.
That's when you ask that question, I start listening.
I'm too mature for that though. I expect you to have some body.
And honestly, a major red flag, and because sometimes a lot of red flags be sounding real unrealistic, right? We can say all this, we talk a lot of shit, but we've all been there before to know what our red flags are now and how we would handle them, and because we've experienced them, right? We're all speaking from places of experience when we talk. We talk a lot of shit on this show. It was a good show, just like Twitter was trending. They talked a lot of shit on Twitter, but we've all been there. So that's why I think you can identify your red flags once you've been there and once you've done that. So I say that to say, basically, I don't even know what I was really trying to say, y'all. Red flag. She forgot her thoughts. No. we gotta really determine what our red flags are. We gotta know what makes us tick, what makes us top, and we just gotta do that shit or not. If no
Do it or not.
If no 1 foot in 1 foot out, don't second guess yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Be true to you. Be a hoe if you want to be a hoe. Male,
women already know. Women already know y'all gonna keep overlooking y'all red flags. We already know this. See, me and Mason know this shit already.
That's why niggas use red flags.
I just want Slick, what's your Zodiac sign?
I'm a Leo.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That says a lot.
That does. It makes sense.
It makes sense.
That man says some good things. What do you mean it makes sense? It makes sense that he wants to please women. It makes sense that he takes.
Why'd you take it like that? Why'd you?
I said, what does it make sense? Why does it make sense? And then I asked the question: is it because he wants to please women? I didn't take it bad.
But did he say you could turn a hoe into a housewife? He said no.
I said you can.
You can. How can
I would love to. I would love to turn her into.
Give the tips out. What are the tips to put them on the big screen? What are the tips to turn a hoe into a housewife? Lady, can you answer also from this perspective?
Yes.
Okay, so lady's gonna give the tips to the bitches out there what it takes to turn a hoe into a housewife.
Oh, how to turn a hoe into a housewife?
No. After Slick's on the big screen, when you're on the big screen, we're gonna do that, and that's gonna be that. Slick, go ahead, take it away.
Oh, you want me to tell them what it takes to turn a hoe into a housewife?
What do you think it takes? What would it take for a male to turn a hoe into a housewife?
Just security. You know, you gotta be able to make her feel secure. You have to put her in a position where she doesn't have to be a hoe no more. She doesn't have to continue doing the job she was doing. She can feel safe. She can feel, she can be reliable. She can rely on you. The responsibilities change. You got to make her feel wholesome. Not like just somebody that's there to make money. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, for the most part, it changes, and the way that it changes is by the love that you show her, the respect that you show her. Not treating her like the dude that treated her when he was paying for some pussy or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Or just throwing something at her, making her feel like that's all it's about. Taking out, making her feel comfortable with herself, comfortable in her skin. Not really putting the bad terms on a hoe or what she was or what she used to be, how she used to, you just gotta learn, you gotta love her right properly and communicate with her properly.
Okay.
All right.
Give him his flowers.
That's what my man Slick. See? Communication is key.
I'll give him my gunshot. Let's give him my gunshot. Lady, say.
So, ladies, in order to go from hoe into housewife, you simply have to continue the hoe at the house. You got to keep hoeing at the house for you to have the housewife, moniker, if that's what you're looking for. And you just got to make sure that, you don't disclose too much of your hoe facts because niggas don't want to hear all of that. But, make sure that hoe stays in the housewife. Don't take the hoe out of it because he fell in love with the hoe. Don't take it out. Leave it in. You just got to only hoe for one.
You said leave it in, pause.
He definitely fell.
That's how you do it. You leave it in, guys. Shoot up those hoes clubs, I guess.
My take on it is only gonna be hoe and peace, happiness over everything, ladies.
Period.
Hoe and peace, happiness over everything. Like, continue to be the same hoe. I'm agreeing with lady. Be the same hoe you was outside, but with your nigga. That's how you become from hoe outside to housewife.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm hoeing every day with my nigga, like in the house. Like, what? Okay, Mason, fix your face.
I'm just letting you rock. Hoeing every day.
Every day. 5 handles. True or not true? Free the hoes?
Free the hoes.
Free the hoes.
Free the hoes.
Free the hoes. Mason, free the hoes. Top panel.
100% free the hoes.
All right. So last question. Will red flags change in your own personal growth based on how you love and your view of the world?
Yes.
Go ahead, lady.
They will change and they will evolve, as you get older. And then you might let go of some little petty shit, but you're going to pick up a lot of shit that you did not consider to be a red flag before. You're going to pick that shit up and you're going to incorporate it into what you consider to be a red flag. So yeah, they evolve, but that don't mean that they go away all together. You mix and mingle them up. They're going to be a little different.
Different kinds of hoeing.
Different kinds of hoeing.
It's different kinds of red flags. That's really what this all boils down to. The whole shit was trending and there's all types of red flags. A red flag looks different for any and everybody. And that's really what this whole thing boils down to. Mason and Slick don't have the same kind of red flag. They do have similar ones, but all of them are not in the same likeness. Because you know what I'm saying? It's just different types of people that's going to deal with different types of people. Like, I'm going to see the red flag coming before it even gets to me. I can spot you before you even open your mouth and say that you're the red flag for me. I don't even want you talking to me. You're going to know don't talk to me because my face is going to say don't talk to me.
Yeah.
My energy is going to exude back the fuck up. Back the fuck up. Shit might get crazy. So...
Uptown, baby. Uptown. Shout out to Uptown.
Uptown, baby. Catch him out. No, so yeah, but my red flags have changed over time. They're always elevating. As I have gotten older, like Lady said in the beginning, I put the red paint on everything as time has happened. And that's just that. So thank you guys for joining us here on Talk to Me Tuesday. Thank you guys have for here on Hush Your Mouth. Thank you guys for having us. Thank you for us having you. You see how I'm trying to fix that up. Slick, thank you so much for coming.
All the time.
Free Lady, thank you so much for coming. Mason, you already know the vibes. Let us know where they can find you at, Slick.
Slick Chat and at Slick the Best on Instagram.
Okay. Lady?
At Sucker Free Lady on Insta. That's
okay. And Mason?
As always, you can find me at YNVS_ It's Mason. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, IG Hush Your Mouth _ENT. A lot of fun things going on there. Check out our stories. Don't forget to actually just, participate in our stories. We get a lot of information from you guys. So keep that coming. Pause.
Pause, big pause. But y'all already know, y'all can find me at lemon _squeeze 3 on Instagram. Yeah, thank you guys for joining Hush Your Mouth.
You can find that every Tuesdays and Thursdays as well. Yes.
Yeah, that too.
All that. We out.
We out.